way. Contact us at reservations@eswatiniair.co.za or call us at 2518-0100 or contact your travel agent. Eswatini Air, everyone must fly.
There you have it. This is the day all of you at home, the viewers, you've been waiting, the biggest day in the country, local football. We're talking about the Mbabane Derby, one of the biggest games in the land. Hello and welcome. We are live here at the Mapso Sports Center. This is Eswatini TV, and I'm your host, Fabrice Msonera, as we bring you live the game here between Mbabane Swallows and Mbabane Highlanders. A lot is at stake between these two sides. We know the history between these two sides. We know that they are the most followed clubs in the land. There's a lot to talk about this club. You can see the fans, of course, also having the ambience exchanging both sides. We're talking about for Swallows, it's all about title chase. For Highlanders, it's all about CAF confederations. And the teams, of course, they know what is at stake. All that is going to be live on Eswatini TV, and we're live here at the Mapso Sports Center. But before we do that, we know that there is a message coming from Swaziland Action Group Against Abuse, that is SWAGA. They are trying to say, using the partnership of a club like Mbabane Swallows, to say we have to say no to abuse, red card to abuse. I'm in the company of Shobsile Dlamini, the project director from SWAGA. Officially nje kusinika nje lesithombe ukuthi lesikhuluma nge-red card against gender abuse in the country. What is the message are you using? What is the message are you sending? Using, of course, the partnership you have with Mbabane Swallows.
I think you've rightfully put it. Songa sinenzima lekufanele sidlale on gender-based violence, fighting against gender-based violence. And within the soccer fraternity, we equally have citizens of this country that can play a role. And that is why we went into this partnership to say, through the red card, we all know that when you get the red card, it means it's over for you for the game. And in the same vein, we're saying, when we talk of violence of any kind, on the sports field, at home, in towns, anywhere, we say we give the red card to gender-based violence. And together with the soccer fans, the soccer teams, the administration, we're saying we want to take an active role in fighting against gender-based violence and giving it the red card away from the playing field, away from our families, and away from our society.
Thank you very much, Ngos. What a message. We can't wait to see the action, of course, from the supporters. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
They have it. That is Hlobsile Dlamini from SWAGA, Swaziland Action Group Against Abuse, just using one of the biggest clubs, Mbabane Swallows, to send a message across to say, they are saying red card all abuse that has to do with what we know. Could it be gender-based or any other abuse that could be in the country? Now, getting back to the business of the day, it's all about the game, it's all about Mbabane Swallows, it's all about Mbabane Highlanders. The two sides, like I said, there is a lot at stake. Of course, I won't do this alone because I'll be in the company of someone shortly who is going to be joining me, former Monini Pirate star, Madida Mabuza. Like I said, a lot is at stake. For Mbabane Swallows, they know that 3 points will keep them in the chase for the title. That is trying to catch up with the likes of Young Buffaloes and Green Mamba. And we know from Mbabane Highlanders, finishing second, there is a high possibility for them to try and at least get that CAF confederation and CAF position. So they know what is at stake. Tell you what, when I got here as 12, just in the field of play here, to look at the scenario of the supporters, they were just coming in their numbers. The teams also, you could see when the buses walk in, it was something to talk about. I'm not alone. I'm in the company of a former Monani Pirate star. He's not a new face to you as a viewer at home. He's a familiar face. He's also our in-house analyst. It's a big day.
Asivusele Fabrice, sivusele nawe ma viewers at home. Lapho sitobukela khona umdlalo lomkhulu emkhathini weMbabane Swallows kanye neMbabane Highlanders. Lokho ngilomunye umdlalo lomkhulu ku calendar yakithi eSwatini.
Mshengo, I can talk for me But when you talk about someone who've played at the highest level, like you know what this game means.
Yeah.
To you, you've played against these two teams. When these two teams, why does the country come to a standstill?
Yeah, it comes to a standstill, Fabrice, because they come from the same city, Mbabane.
Follows a lot is at stake. They want it more. Caleb Mwenya, during the press conference on Friday, said they want it more. Naskumanga strikers, I'm sure. Yes, Felix is there, he's giving them goal. But is he really their main number 9? Because there's also Matan. But we've seen how he plays. He drops in back and he allows Felix to be able to want to score. But he's been prolific so far, 20 goals since the beginning of the season.
Yeah, Solos, because they are playing a 4-3-3 type of system. You find Gwegogutsi Felix, Nagabuya, Abiyange Katsi, then the wings, they will push up or they use their right back to push up. So Felix is very dangerous.
Goalkeepers, you were happy with Sunderland starting the game. Maybe being also a national team goalkeeper, so it means he can handle the pressure from Mbabane Swallows.
Yeah, Iswalo Fabrice, inabo goalkeeper, noma ngabe bekungavimba ngomishi. We are bona ukuthi they've got experienced goalkeepers. Namuhla balanze bona bongu2 kwakuthi babuye batodlala kule game yanamuhla.
Wow, we cannot wait. You can't wait. Everyone can't wait. The teams can't wait because by the time this game is finished, a lot will be said. Do you think there's much Coach Luvengo has changed since he arrived at Mbabane Highlanders?
Yeah, I think it's confidence to the players because they and the winning mentality to these players. They are doing very well because Bawa win Emma games, but I'm worried because they don't pass two goals.
Yes.
They win 2-1, 2-0, you know, but he's still doing very well.
He's still doing very well.
Yeah.
This team, I think if you look at the past games, the history tells us that they have actually a good history against them. But today might not be the case because if you remember what happened the last time we were here when the supporters actually, there were involvement of the supporters in the field of play. But in this team, they haven't been in CAF competition for over, I think, 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
So they know what is at stake for them if they are to be back at the CAF competition. This is part of the job they have to finish today, winning today's game.
Yeah, if they want to qualify for CAF, they know that today's result determines either they go there or they don't. Because Nabawin and Namusha, they will gain confidence in winning the remaining games.
Look at the fans. Look at the numbers. Red and white.
Fully packed now.
Fully packed.
The stadium is packed now.
Look at Highlanders.
Yes,
also
it's packed
in their numbers.
Yes, it's
and
packed
I'm happy that now there won't be any much of interference. They are so far away each other.
Yeah.
If you look at where they are seated. If you know Mafsa Sports Center, Highlander supporters are seated towards the far arena where it's written Eswatini is open for business, close to the road. So the main stand where there's VIP, that's where Mbabane Swallows, as you can see, the supporters are making a grand entrance. Temperature, I'm sure. With the temperature, maybe play a key role in these games.
I don't think it's going to have that much impact, but it's a nice weather. It's a nice weather, clear and very cool.
There were information that maybe both supporters, as a journalist, we had wished that maybe this game could have played to a different venue. But would it have much an effect, the fact that it played here? I mean, we're here now, we can't change anything.
Yeah, it's okay to play it here, but we are the stadium is a little bit small to carry the capacity of the fans that are coming in here.
Information is 5,000 tickets have been sold so far. And if we're talking about that, we're talking about over, maybe should we say, over 250,000 in terms of the income, the revenue that is going to be collected in today's game. We can't wait. These are the supporters, Mbabane Highlanders supporters. They are the visitors to tell you that. And if you just join us, if you just join Eswatini TV, just know that the game has been delayed for 15 minutes. But like I said, it could be more, if it's not already more. Because when we talk about more, I'm looking at how maybe supporters are still coming. There's an arena where, in terms of Mbabane Swallows, where you can see they are coming from. That side is fully packed. So that's why the supporters are making an entrance, trying to go to the other area where normally Satigutsi, Nakuchinya Matubane, they end the other side.
Yes, on the left of the royal box, Fabrice, it's already full. Sesiyababona sebakrossela ngale ka right of the royal box. Lokusho kona ukuthi bangenile balandzeli beMbabane Swallows stadium. Nangesheya lapha ngesheya lapha bathi khona kusetsheni. Siyabona neMbabane Highlanders seyigcwele ke manje. Sesiyagcwala stadium igrandstand yabo. So kuyasho ukuthi bantu basangena Fabrice.
Now, if you are from outside the country, if you are watching us on another platform, it could be on YouTube, it could be everywhere, wherever you're watching from, this is the idea of what local football looks like in terms of Eswatini. This is the picture we're giving you, that this is what we're all about.
Yeah, Fabrice, for our local football, it's very good that we see the fans coming to the stadium in their numbers.
In their numbers, as we can see, and I think security also in terms of marshals for both sides. But to ensure that in terms of protocol, to ensure that everyone, they are here for their job. Wow. They want it more. They want it more. The red and white, they want it more. Could it be the story today? We don't know much. They want it more. They want it more. Now, Matit, this is behind you actually. Those visuals we just saw, it's behind you. Maybe for some of the supporters, coming to today's action, you know, for them, a draw is not an option. A lose is not an option. A draw could be an option for Mbabane Highlanders, but a draw is not an option for Mbabane Swallows.
Yeah, a draw for Mbabane Swallows, the chances of qualifying for CAF.
Yes.
But with Mbabane Highlanders, it's a good point because if Ungaga lose against Mbabane Swallows, that is something.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Yes. There's what they call breaking rights. These supporters, they came for the game. They know what they came for. Look at the far area where the Mbabane Highlanders supporters are. Like Sishi Togutivere, the weather also contributed. Everything is going accordingly. As you can see, it's something. You know, the flags are all over. They are just come in. Security has been tied to ensure that a protocol is not, breached in terms of ensuring that singabe nemsindo ebholeni. Talking about colors, nangabune t-shirt lebovu, nangabune t-shirt lemnyama. Today was the day to wear it. There is no mistake about today's game.
Fabrice, lokunye lengubonako in this stadium, ngibona security is tight and nema marshals from Mbabane Swallows especially. Nakhona kuyabonakala ukuthi ama teams they have prepared they don't want anything that has to do with violence today. So siyabona ama marshals they are doing very well to man the stands.
Beautiful, as you can see, like what Mshengu is explaining is that if you know the Royal Box at the Mafso Sports Center, the left side of the Royal Box where Mbabane Swallows supporters are seated, it's fully packed. So mostly, if you know where Manzini Wanderers sits at the Mafso Sports Center, Wanderers, that's where now Swallows supporters are trying to go sit.
Yeah, my friends Swallows nyalo seka crossela ngale la kuvama kuhlala khona iManzini Wanderers shots on the right of our Royal Box nakhona sekuyagcwala Fabrice na ungabuka kahle but ngala ka left vele sekuvele kugcwele.
Now, looking at my time, I'm counting down to see if they will stick to that 15 minutes. They will be delayed for 15 minutes. This is due to the fact that the numbers are still coming in. Look at the happiness, Mshengo. He's happy. He knows his team is playing today. He wants 3 points. For me, also, I'm also thinking for someone who's outside the country, who's watching us on a different platform, it's an idea to say, let's see what Eswatini football can cook. These are our supporters. They are not really looking to be quiet today. I think from the moment the first whistle starts, we will hear the noise until 90 minutes.
Yes, Fabrice, for those people laba bugelako laba semakaya kuyasho ukuthi ibhola yakithi iyathuthuka in terms of Swallows.
We want us, but uthi namuhla ngeke ngilehlekelwe lithuba lokuba ngeke.
Sibongele neManzini Wanderers, they are doing well now. Sebathuthukile from the relegation zone, but nje benda kahle siyabona nemafans eManzini Wanderers akhona namhla e-stadium kutobukela ukuthi who is going to win the game.
You haven't really told me what's at your heart, because for Highlanders supporters, if you look at them, like we said just now, a draw, it makes sense for them. But a player like Ngomishi, not starting today. I mean, he's been on the bench for the most time as a second goalkeeper. But he's an option in case there is a change.
Yes, you can see the smile from him. is confident that their team is going to do well in today's game.
Yeah. They are noisy neighbors,
Yeah.
Mbabane Highlanders.
Yeah,
Whatever the results, they are never quiet. They are never quiet.
For whatever results, they will always sing. Kwaza nkunze mnyama. They will always sing. Shaya Kamongo. That is Mbabane Highlanders fans.
The research tells us that at least whenever they play, they can guarantee you 200 to 300 supporters per game.
Yeah.
It could be more today, close to 1,000.
In Mbabane Highlanders, it's one of those teams labakhona ngokuyilandzela i-team yabo noma ekuyiphi i-division. I remember one time they were relegated, but in the first division, lana la kudlala Mbabane Highlanders khona, it was full to capacity.
I'm feeling that I'm reading more confidence from Mbabane Swallows supporters than Highlanders supporters. There is more confidence. If you look at body language, these are some of maybe the neutral supporters, because we can tell from where they are seated. But when you compare the two supporters, compared to Mbabane Highlanders.
Banelithemba kakhulu balandzeli beMbabane Swallows ikakhulu bane interest kule game lekhona emhlumi nale game lekhona kalanga banayo interest singabe kutawuhamba njani khona, so they have to come here and rally behind their team so that they can get better results today.
Okay, I saw two banners today. One says behind that supporters, Felix is our winning derby player.
Yeah.
Just now. There's a picture, we'll go to the Mbabane Highlanders supporters, we'll see them at some point, says Felix will be bullied out today. It's a mind game. It's a mind game.
Yeah,
they know how crucial it's going to be.
Yeah, it's a mind game because Swallows, they know they have to field their danger men. Mbabane Highlanders, they must make sure that they contain Swallows' danger men. So by at good age, sikufuna simvale Felix because they know he can score a goal at any time.
Not today.
That is from last result between these two teams.
The Swallows supporters are telling Highlanders, today is not their day.
It's not their day.
I want you to tell me, you told me your prediction is half-half. Him coming as a fitness coach, how far do you think is helping? Fitness coach?
Yeah, he's one of the best fitness coaches that we have, Caesar.
Yes,
and umbonile naga fitness coach kusingizini. The team, the level of fitness beyisetulu as compared to now when you watch them. But the Swallows now, they have picked up in terms of physique.
Now, there you have it. Once again, we are about to start. Give me quickly your prediction. You had said not. Do you still stand to not?
I still stand that it would be 0-0 first half.
First half?
Yeah.
There you have it. Thank you very much, Mshengo, for your expertise and your knowledge to tell you it's about to go down. We're live here, and this is Eswatini TV. To you, our commentary team, LinkedIn Gule and Nindat Lamini. But first of all, LinkedIn Gule.
Fabrice Bajanekaya Msonera una Matita Mabuza wadlala eqembini leMbabane Swallows Bongos lomuhla uyakwathi kudlala neMbabane Highlanders noMbembe olusuku nguthulane Gorgeous Banze 38 years of age utalwa tinsuku tingu 14 kuDisemba ngomnyaka wa 1985 lomuhla ubamba ke umdlalo weMbabane Highlanders neMbabane Swallows is a man of the big games uyibambile iSwallows isingitsini hospice wabamba umdlalo kuLeopard neliqembu leMbabane Highlanders wabamba umdlalo kuMbabane Swallows neliqembu leGreen Mamba ubambe umdlalo weGreen Mamba neYoung Buffaloes wabamba umdlalo kuMbabane Highlanders idlala neGreen Mamba iManzini Wanderers neGreen Mamba uyibambile ke leyo midlalo bangena phakathi enkundleni Mongosi Felix Fela Pelenos Master ngibavile baFabrice bakhuluma ngema tactics ne team selection yeMbabane Swallows in the absence of Tony TT, in the absence of Pupu. Utsitena ngiphendula wathi bebasolo bahlala ebenchini vele.
Kule nawuthi uyabuka ubuka yonke le lineup kusuka kuBurafela njengoba sobabitile ukuthi Thulane Esibanze most experience nawubuka vele lapha eKhatsi groundini kudibene experience ma players experience Thulane Esibanze yena uqale kuba FIFA referee 2012 then uyabuya ku both teams bakhona bo Felix bakhona boMabila bakhona nabo bo Leon Manyisa lapha eKhatsi Midfield then ngala kuMbabane Highlanders you still have Bostika very talented players lapha eKhatsi Midfield yayo iMbabane Swallows so ngicabanga ukuthi both teams ana experience ana talent end sikase fireworks kule game lena njengoba sesishilo eningichazile kaGule ekuqaleni ukuthi ema breaking rights singakhohlwa ngawo kwanyalo kodwa lokubuke kakhulu that CAF sport both teams lafunako ukubuyela eAfrica.
FIFA accredited referees kuthulane sibanze noMbembe welisuku unaMandela Mandela ngu second assistant bongosi lomuhla ngake ngarafela naye ke Mandela ulolu aceleni kwaSifiso Mabila Mandela you remember during my refereeing days
ngesikhathi bakugijimisa
yeah Mandela Sifiso Mabila usathu umyalo kunoMbembe welisuku unakhanya kwezo shabalala ngogoalkeeper eMbabane Highlanders. They are going to give us a message yekulwa nekuhlukubetwa kwabamake nebantwana nekuhlukubetwa nje kwalolonke luhlobo bongosi iGVB. Let's listen to the message.
My name is captain of Mbabane Football Club. I am the entire Mbabane Football Club support the Red Card GTV. Awareness. To immediately report to authorities. This will help to end the vicious cycle of gender violence. Let us tell
Eta red card labaningi gender based violence bongosi balandzela bakhona kule nkundla iMavuso Sports Center emathikithi lathengisiwe 6000 tickets angetulu nga 1000 lathengiswa eminyakeni ophelile. This is the man Thulane Goje Sibanze noMbembe welisuku second assistant nguMandela umfoka Mzebele kanti ke uyawulengele first assistant nguSambulo Simelane fourth official ngowadini mfana mamba bathi ngicela ningishoot beMbabane Highlanders.
Red card GPV kule ngicabanga ukuthi invo leti lesidinga ukuthi ibona ebholeni yakithi sike satibona emaveni langesheya lapho khona ulwane kucwayana noma ngecwasana ngekolibala racism siyakubona ke nala ekhaya balwa nekuhlukubetwa ngokubulili siyajabula nakubona tinvo tendeka kanjalo ibhola LinkedIn yayidalwe lokho ukuthi sibone ema positives.
iMbabane Highlanders neMbabane Swallows bahlangana ke lomuhla kwesikhombisa. It is their 7th league meeting kusukela asase matom lapha umphathi weMbabane Highlanders Chief Ali Khomonge. It is now or never for Mbabane Swallows. Felix Peternost ukhona iMbabane Highlanders iyawuvusela ke lapha kubalandzeli bayo lomuhla lapha eMavuso Sports Center. iMbabane Highlanders ya 26 amagoli kuze kwemanje iconsider ke 16 the least scoring team kule top 4. Felix Peternost una 20 goals angakhona yini kusi aede kule goal tally yakhe namuhla against the mighty Mbabane Highlanders.
Kule na ubuka both teams ubuka solo kufike na Solomon Luvengo kuMbabane Highlanders iMbabane Highlanders na ubuka ukuthi ishaya amagoli 14 ya consider only 6 emidlalweni leng10 la idlalile solo efika mhla ka 21 January kulomnyaka losetulo. Na ubuka ngala Caleb Ngwenya kuMbabane Swallows solo efikile unemidlalo solo afika 29 December 2022 bam unveil banasiza Dlamini. Na ubuka lemidlalo la idlalile 12 games ushaya 30 goals ba consider only 5 kukutshela something lokho ukuthi Mbabane Swallows iyawashaya amagoli ay concede futhi Mbabane Highlanders nawuyibuka nayo ayiwashaya amagoli kakhulu kodwa ayiwangenisi futhi nalanga kuyo ngicabanga ukuthi ama positives layo langawaletha yena coach Luvengo is an experienced coach simbonile South Africa coach ama under 23 national team yakhona eSouth Africa so ema fans eMbabane Highlanders kancane ibelieve bayabelievela kuye Luvengo.
Difikile tinyoni mongo city funa mthizela phezulu lomuhla. Master, can this be a great advert of our football? Coach Caleb Ngwenya ulida iMbabane Swallows lomuhla.
Kule yena coach Caleb Ngwenya uyodibana neSouth African ngiyakhumbula asese ku Green Mamba ayodibana namlungisi Ngubane wafika Mlungisi Ngubane wamshaya kuleyo game leyo weta lakithi wafika wathi nginivile nikhuluma ukuthi une experience Caleb ngifike ngamshaya mina egemini yokuqala sitawubona ukuthi egemini namuhla yena Luvengo ibrand of football la idlalako naye Caleb ibrand of football la idlalako ukuthi ingabe ngibani lo tawukhona
ukhala khanya kwezi bongosi uyakhala lapha ku first assistant Sambulo Simelane I am not sure ukuthi khanyakeze ukhala ngani lona nginombembe welisuku nguthulane Gorgeous Spanze FIFA accredited referee simbonile abamba imidlalo ku Safa uyayibamba imidlalo kuma qualifiers aka AFCON Mbabane Swallows faithful they believe endasi kalanga kune Paris ne Green Mamba umdlalo lomunye le ubukile Mbabane Swallows kusitangwa hamba kahle iwalahle amaphuzu lamathathu iGreen Mamba we always pray for behavior engcono kubalanzeli khanya kweze Shabalala against Sandanezwe Mathabela
the ever present Khanyakezwe Shabalala the last line of defense yayo iMbabane Highlanders labatamdzinga namuhla ukuthi abe ku form yakhe because uyodibana nemidlali lo njengabo Felix Bedenos badlala abanjengabo Sandile I believe ukuthi yena Sandanezwe kaShabalala utawukhona ukucommander idefense yayo iMbabane Highlanders
ku social media kube nekhuluma master ngekuthi why always me basho bantu bakhuluma izingisi ngeke ngisiza ngezingisi emini eMafutho Sports Center Tulane Sbanze why always him in big matches like this one
one of the most experienced referees sikshito lokho kule ukuthi une experience leningi kakhulu yena Thulani wakaSibanze nawubuka cishe ama games la wabambile and ube ngiFIFA accredited referee since 2012 lokusho ukuthi soneminyaka lengi13 sorry lengi11 solo ang-FIFA accredited referee yena Thulane Sibanze cishe ema games la wabambile uyabona ukuthi is one of bo referee laba brave yes bakhona young and upcoming boss Peppo brave young referee but Thulane a man of big occasions
Fabrice Msonera ngiyethemba ukuthi uyakhona kungiva la khona benginakholwa ukuthi uyawufuna ukuthi yini lakhale ngayo Khanyakezwe Shabalala lapha ku first assistant referee if you do hear me please find out for us njengoba simbona noMbembe lisuku bongosi Thulane Gorgeous Spanze umdlalo sengakaqali kukhona hambe wayokhala ngako ku first assistant referee akhala lapha uSambulo Simelane ngimbonile aqhamuka na captain leqembu leMbabane Swallows uyibeka phansi Estingleton Center lekusho ukuthi uyaqala noma kanjani umdlalo lomuhla uqala nje eMbabane Swallows ibuke lokungenani wehlisa ingwe lapha eThule Sinongweni Can Ali continue his dominance over Mbabane Swallows bayishaya ngaDecember bashaya 2-1 master in the same venue Mafutho Sports Center
la kwasuka khona umsindvo lapho gule siyakhumbula lawo 2-1 loyo kunengilokwenteka lapho kodwa 15 minutes uphelile gule we grazing period wawula amaqembu lamabili
liyasuka liyahlala bongosi eMafutho Sports Center lihluka njena iMbabane Highlanders sesebholeni Mbabane Highlanders ineMbabane Swallows lomuhla emakete Mbabane Highlanders ayafaka ehlanganisini langasenceleni enkulu iMbabane Highlanders isuka mbukeli ngesekudla se-TV yakho iya ngesencele igqoke ijezi elimhlophe naloko mnyama iMbabane Swallows iyasuka ngesekudla ngesencele noko iya ngesekudla se-TV yakho ithi igqoke ijezi layo lelitayelekile mana wemna ngisigood ngemakhalasi man master noma ngiphephule kanjalo lana lengimatiko ngisandanezwe Mathabela goalkeeper iMbabane Swallows
solo afikile Caleb kuMbabane Swallows gule akamdlalisi emagemini lamabili kuphela kulo 12 lasamdlalile yena Caleb lengicabanga ukuthi naye is one of the most consistent goalkeepers la khona lapha even naye ngala kuMbabane Swallows batawudzinga ukuthi that defense lenabo Sifiso Mabila lenabo Kingsley Kwayi nabo Mabilisa ngala left back utawudzinga ukuthi ayicommand kakhulu because the likes of Tony Machacha batabe bayibamba ibhola bafuna ukukhatha in ngale kuleli side la lelika right layo iMbabane Highlanders
bayakuliphonsa bongosi beMbabane Swallows la sikhona khona seMafutho Sports Center impilo enkulu kade libhola letinyawo lona nguPereng waseNingizimu Afrika ngekudalwa bayamthatha abalandzeli beMbabane Highlanders
yes Breng from Lesotho sakhumbula linalgoal lalishayile against Zambia kuma AFCON qualifiers kule labekadlala last month I think balandzeli beMbabane Highlanders batawu believe i-combination yabo la ku-midfield njengoba sibona ukuthi i-starting 11 la khathi ku-midfield kunampendulo Thomo kunabanele Nzabanzaba tabe badlala i-holding midfielder then kunaye Bereng la ngaphambili kwabo
Sandile Hlatshwayo bayakuliphonisa leMbabane Swallows baliphonisa njena bese afuna ukuqinikotha lapha Sandile umfoka Hlatshwayo lapha kuMbabane Highlanders Sandile Hlatshwayo kule upfront for Mbabane Swallows baliphakamisa bafuna hlole Khaliphile cha iyabhluza iSwallows khanya kwese khanya kwese shabalala ngifuna khuluma ngaFelix Bedenost Sandile Hlatshwayo leyo combination up front
ukhuluma ngale combination leyo ogule leya Sandile na Felix Party that chance lesicetha kuyibona la Dinvo leto lesitati bona from time to time kuyo iMbabane Swallows kusineliswa behind bo Felix naye Sandile Hlatshwayo awathathe lawo ma shots ngaphandle kwelibhokisi
Bongosi Dlamini liphumile ngaphandle Bongosi leMbabane Highlanders umqeqeshi wabo Solomon Lufenko waseNingizimu Afrika ngekutshadwa losebholeni bekunangya Bongosi bayathola lapha ikhona kick yekuqala kulo mdlalo Mbabane Highlanders neMbabane Swallows uyaliphakamisa ngenyawo lakhe langesenqele langasekudla Bereng waseLesotho Munenthosa uyakuliphakamisa ufuna hlole Khaliphile cha emarket akavaliwe libuya kuye Bereng bayasusa beMbabane Swallows always nangikhuluma ngeLesotho betinzamende yasethaba bosiyo
Ntate Mohuru
Bondate ngidate Bereng Ngosi sisemavuso sports center la sikhona asikho eMount Thaba bosiyo phela nasibona nangiyapereng isikhumbula Bondate
2013
yeah 2013 You still remember the year?
Yeah, I still remember the year kule ngiyayikhumbula kahle lo mnyaka loyo Bereng bekasadlala amateur football ngaleso sikhathi leso Kosafa Lesotho ebeba nje lokho nevela laseLesotho
Bongo si bengichaza master senini kusukela ade homonga tsethe badlale this is their 7th league meeting so far le dominance lebenayo iMbabane Swallows against Mbabane Highlanders ifike yaphela ngesikhathi sakhe lapha bo 2019 kude kube manje their last league encounter beyila kule venue lena yanqoba iHighlanders nga2-1
yanqoba iHighlanders kule ngaDisemba mhla ka17 lapho khona sikwazi gcina kusuka umsindvo kuphikwe lona ligoli lakhe Felix kodwa Dinvo kancane kancane njobo usho ukuthi ku7 games Mbabane Swallows iwin inqobe emagemini lengasho ukuthi yinye iMbabane Highlanders inqobile kulamathathu base ba draw lamanye ngicabanga ukuthi lokho gule kuletha the competition even the players lesikhuluma ngabo lapha na ubeva na ubabona bobabili seba understand ukuthi kusho kuthini kudlalela the big teams
Bongosi losebholeni ngumdlali Mabilisa ubuye lapha lakalibeka khona unasifiso lona ngumthana Mabila ufuna lapha bayaqhamuka manje beMbabane Swallows Sandile
Leon Manyisa kugatse lokugule igame yonke because utawufuna ukuthi balandzeli babuye egemini involve egame but this young man kwakhe emthethwa is dictating the midfield sekudzinga ukuthi alungise ema passes akhe gule nakayiwina ibhola athi ukuthi kunemidlali laceleni kwakhe ukhona
Manyisa used to play for Young Buffaloes right
as a left back even national team udlala as a left back but ufikile kuMbabane Swallows bamshintsha
Felix Bedenost lakalishintsha Bongosi afuna lapha kadlela ehlangothini langasekudla nenkundla ehlangothini le Mbabane Swallows bayalinqusa beMbabane Swallows how key is going to be creativity ya Leon Manyisa
kule nawubuka la kule midfield yayo iMbabane Swallows kuna kwakhe kuna Leon Manyisa lokusho ukuthi Manyisa udlala ngaphambili kancane kuye kwakhe lokusho ukuthi yena is a bit more creative compared to kwakhe but ayidzinga kakhulu ukuthi awathole lawo ma passes the key passes lata ungena kuboneliswa kanye nakubo Felix
bayaqhamuka kahle Bongosi emarket abavaliwe avala lapha unangya Mandla mfoka Palma ehlangothini langasekudla nenkundla beMbabane Highlanders losebholeni bekunangiyavusa umusu umfoka Vilakati ngilomunye badlali angade mandaba ngisebenzisa igama lelikahle lapha kule ya defense Highlanders offside umhlaba lome kuwe unemanyeva unetinyempeti wena Musa umfoka Dlamini. Musa, he played for Swallows and
he played for Swallows. He won the league title with Mbabane Swallows about 15 years ago. Wahamba wawina futhi ku Green Mamba. Coachwa nguKaleb. Lo sakhona khona kuMbabane Swallows uyamathi Caleb na Caleb uyamathi Musa ngicabanga ukuthi kudibene badlali la noma badlali nabo coach labatana kakhulu ngoba nangale kuMbabane Highlanders bakhona bomandla Palma labadlalele iMbabane Swallows
bayaqhamuka manje beMbabane Swallows bafuna lapha kulomhlaba bafuna nangiyakadlela bayamelusa beHighlanders bamelusa ngagoalkeeper ngikhanya kwese umfoka Shabalala eceleni kwakhe kuna Peter umfoka Dlamini.
Peter nawungalanza coach Kostadin Papich umbute best defender lekhona lapha even utakutshela ngaPeter Dlamini siyakhumbula ukuthi amfaka ku national team angadlali ema games lamaningi kuMbabane Highlanders kodwa ku national team wamfaka
Kostadin Papich wayeqeqesha iOrlando Pirates aqeqesha abadlali abafekasi bolebo hang Chispoy Mukwena Bokift Lereme
Tukutuku Makhanya.
Yeah, Tukutuku Makhanya. Ukocha nyalo i team ye-Orlando Pirates. Lese poleni ngiliyo Manyisa bangosi yaliphakamisa elivindisa. Ufuna lapha bo Felix Pedenos. Bayawumelusa Felix. Babhale ngaye kusokhala Duma Felix Pedenos.
Akule ngikabanside i-game plan yakhe Caleb. Uyawabona lawo ma long balls labazama kuwadlala kwafakela bona bo Felix kodwa lama long balls I feel like aya wide kakhulu instead of ahambe direct because kuna Sandile kuna Felix lengaphambili awangahambi ayemaceleni la kunagadlela khona la kunaneliso khona ngale ngenhlangale kumele angene direct at least ay target that line ye 18 area.
Peter Dlamini bengosibe ngaphandle Peter Thulane coach Sbanse nombembe olsuku angikhathali noma ngathini ngathulane coach Sbanse is one of our finest referees. Dikhona into into media lomuhla eMavuso Sports Center.
Yeah, into media.
Philiso Newman Philiso bekasifuna lapha bo Felix Pedenos emarket yakavaliwe. Bayaqhamuka manje Mbabane Highlanders. Lingaphandle leya uphonsa usini nompembe olusuku usichamba Mbabane Swallows abaliphakamise baliphakamisa amachacha. Is that machacha for you or Newman Philiso? Yeah, it's Newman Philiso Mbabane Swallows. Kuma always want to see my fans. Delay game asifuna ukubona lokwabonakala eNingizimu Afrika kwenteka stampede ngenza baye ukuthi umdlalo emkhathini kweOrlando Pirates neChicago Chiefs wasuka abalezeli bangangeni bonke enkundleni. I think it was a great decision lesathiwa iPLE kuyidelay igame so that everybody at least 90% webami labatala enkundleni babe ngakhathi enkundleni.
The latest stampede lesibe khona gule between yobona emafans ayo iKaizer Chiefs neOrlando Pirates bengikhona ngeBatlembi khona eFNB eSouth Africa.
Opposite wafi. Isalo sisepoleni ngakahlela liphakamisa kahlela usinombembe cha kadlela lona abamdlala kahle
kulena ubuka yena amanyovu bonkosi Dlamini vele utawubuya adrope atolekelela idefense yayo iMbabane Highlanders ngoba nawubuka lelihlangothi langala kuphiliso na ayanda kadlela liyabahlupha kakhulu ebagijima bayativula lekhala so kuyamforsa yena manyovu manje lokumforsa ukuthi abuye late utawenda vele lama fouls lawo
udlalile ngaphandle kwelive bangosi manyovu kulomhlaba iMbabane Swallows iyawuthumela nangiya kwakhe Mthwala yamthumela ngenyawo lakhe la ngasenqelo liphakamisa ufuna lapha Ntona Khaliphile cha emarket abavaliwe olomhlaba nginangikhumbula khona Maxwell King Dunga zikalala bekagijima uGreen Mamba emveni laseSwatini ngiyamkhumbula Steve Lekoliye eNingizimu Afrika David Beckham emangisini uyawuletha lapha inswinga ngenyawo lakhe la ngasenqele kwakhe Thwala ikhona kick yesibili emidlalo lomuhla 11 minutes simhambile manje emavuso licanza ku Highlanders licanza kumbabane Swallows.
Kule khona kick lena kulena ubuka indlela Mbabane Swallows ngito 10 meter kule nawubuka Mbabane Swallows the way ishaya ngayo le inswinga ifuna ukuthi labadlali bayakhe le run leta ku near post so yena besikhathe ukuthi the likes of Sandile, the likes of Felix bangene, but this free kick a very good free kick lengisho ukuthi nangabe ku inswinga nale free kick leyo but ayifaka ngala ku near post labata wakha khona iRun boSandile
bayaqhamuka manje beMbabane Highlanders bongosi baqhamuka ehlangothini la ngasenqele nenkundla Mbabane Swallows sisepholeni ngasemuva ngisanda neswes wanzane life omathabela Mabila Sfiso
Mabila, one of the loyal servants kwakhona kuMbabane Swallows since afika khona kuMbabane Swallows ngeminyaka wa 2012 wawinile ema-league titles lengingasho ukuthi semane solo akhona kuMbabane Swallows is the captain nyalo in the absence of yena Tony Banawanda ngicabanga ukuthi uTay Mashala i-defense but kulena ubuka le game it too tactical some bangasho ukuthi very boring but now ibuka i-tactical because kude ema-open chances yes igame isehambe ema-minutes lang-12 kuphela kodwa kude ema-clear cut chances.
Yeah, there's no shot on target so far.
Ngiko lokutshela ngona ukuthi the game is too tactical kude ema-spaces langako lengasho ukuthi bayakhona kuwavula kude ema-chances clear cut chances longasho ukuthi bawa-creating
bayakuliphonisa bongosi beMbabane Highlanders ngemdlali ngoVusumusi umfoka Vilakathi la kuliphonisa ehlangothini la ngasekudla nenkundla la eMavuso Sports Center Manyofu udlalile ngaphandle kweLive STFC right
udlalile Angola
yes Angola photo what bayaqhamuka manje beSwallows kaFelix Fela Pedenost akamthanzi nanga Dominic kunene national team coach despite him being one of the leading scorers in the league.
Yeah, kule i-consistency yakhe Felix Pedenost nawubuka ukuthi 20 goals lasewashayile kule campaign leselenia ubuka i-record yekufuna ku-break record lakhe Saviola last season all time
benza ukhuluma lo sakamthanzi national team
ngiyakhona lapho ngiyakhona kule ukuthi akakhethwa ku-national team yet ema-national teams akhetha the best performing players emaveni awo noma kuma-team abo. Felix Pedenost uyaperforma for Mbabane Swallows uyadeserve kuba khona ku-national team.
Manyofu usepholeni uyakhala lapha noMbembe welisuku uthi cha Manyofu awuhlalanga kahle Manyofu weMbabane Highlanders lomuhla ukhijimile ku-Royal Leopard Petro Diluwanda eveni lase-Angola ukhijimile lokabuya akhijima kuMbabane Swallows bayakulisusa ngasanda nezwe umfoka Shabalala ukhona ku-national team setup ya Dominic Kunene Sandanese lomuhla le goalkeeping department yeSwallows iconsider magoli lang-14 iqalile season 4 games to go angathi kusimaster uyakhona yini ukuthola ukuthi le kubokalanga la kune green mamba khona kwentekalani nale la kune Royal Leopard ne Young Buffalo sikhona lona ngusifiso kwamabili wakathola ngekutshalwa ngaqhamuka lapha ngakadlela lakalibeka khona na Felix Fela Pedenost bakwathi eNingizimu Afrika bo TX Colors ngikadlela lingaphandle le Mbabane Swallows lingaphandle njena 15 minutes simhambile manje eMavuso Sports Center la sikhona khona enkhabeni yelive leSwatini abakangithathi ke bongosi na master kuyisibeka eMavuso mashiye nje esilungwini eMbabane lesitshela kona ngesikubonako wajika kahle hey wamthengisa lona nguManyofu yaqhamuka manje Manyofu ufuna kubasutela Manyofu yakalibeka khona Manyofu iMbabane Highlanders bayahlangana kamnanzi benkuze emnyama boPeter lapha emuva emarket yabo ayavalwa icomposure yeSwallows to get behind the ball naba boliyoni manyisa
Kule nawubuka indlela iMbabane Highlanders lidlala ngayo lecele ngayo le game ngicabanga ukuthi yena Delisa Gama lodlala left back yayo iMbabane Highlanders lama passes akhe nawumbuka bekazama kuyifaka la khathi kanzi la khathi kunale traffic ngicabanga ukuthi yena namchacha kudzinga ukuthi Tony Machacha ngala ka left lasebashintshene naye emanyovu kudzinga ukuthi awathole lawo ma passes bereng wenyukile uyozama kudlalisa bomusa lengaphambili ngicabanga ukuthi lawo ma passes lawo bayawadzinga.
Uyakhala lapha nombembe welisuku ukhala lapha ngemdlali Delisa Gama ukuthi akadlalanga kahle ku Ayanda Kadlela sisemavuso sportsini nabangosi libe kapha uyakhuluma lapha Caleb kanye nemceceshi wayo iMbabane Highlanders
ngiyethemba sokuvile nakulokwenteka enkundleni yakalanga ukuthi iMonin Pirates yalida ku Green Mamba 1-0
kushone kule lokho
itawuqhubeka iGreen Mamba iGreen Mamba ihlale esicongweni njengoba siyathi ukuthi iMbabane Swallows number 3 Mbabane Highlanders number 4 not unless Young Buffaloes yende nayo kulesizwe siyibonile ikwenta 2 years ukuthi ingadliwa yona ngicabanga ukuthi igule igame isatohamba nalena lesiyibukelako kusekunengi lokunteka
Leon Manyisa bamuhle Manyisa bongosi Felix Fela Pedenost bayathamanga manje beMbabane Swallows star emaketabo ayavalwa emaketabo ayavalwa bekayihlanganisa lento Felix Pedenost anamanyisa Leon Manyisa usepholeni ubuka lapha kuNewman Philiso babona namba bokadlela Delisa Gama
iMbabane Swallows they need to be very very careful between Mabila naye Kingsley lapha ku center back because Musa une speed if bayifaka le bhola babakhanza bahlukene noma bahlakeke kakhulu kungenteka idisaster lapha ngoba that splitting pass labangayithola le midfield yayo iMbabane Highlanders ingayilimata iMbabane Swallows
abamdlela kahle Musa Dlamini weMbabane Highlanders litanza kuMbabane Highlanders litanza lapha kuMbabane Swallows lasifuna khona bongosi emavuso Sports Center ngizama kubuka i-team list master Musa ngemuva kubhale Fakuthi angade mangibona kahle but ngibona kubhale Fakuthi yet that is Musa Dlamini
yes Musa Dlamini Fakuthi bakumdlalo weMbabane Highlanders wase South Africa uthi tena akafika yena ngiyabona lebe bekunamathisele egoli sekucacabukile
angisho ukuthi ngithini kepha lo yangimusa kaDlamini njengoba lona nje kungadlele kumphilisa bonkosi baqhamuka manje beMbabane Swallows emakhethi abavaliwe ngabo Peter naboneliso Gama lona lo sepholeni weMbabane Swallows ngomdlali kwakhe Thwala
esana
Felix usengibani
of the grade
stop umthetho okay
Kapila
Felix Pedenost lengimbona komina lo sepholeni lona ngiliyona Manyisa laka angidoubt ability yakhe as a player Leon Manyisa bayiphakamisa besalo phakathi Sandile Kachwabo wakwaza umkhondo kaShaka.
These are the long passes lebengikhuluma ngawo kule ukuthi iMbabane Swallows the style of play bafuna those long passes la tongena ekhathe boxini and there are two twin towers la khona lapha ekhathe boxini bobabili bebayilwela le bhola Sandile naye Felix bobabili bebayifuna leyo header le ikhaze idefense yaMandla Palma naye Peter ilele wafika capitalize yena Sandile Hlatshwayo a man for big occasions na ungathi ukhumbula kahle sokorela against yona iMbabane Highlanders wakora against yona bo Royal Leopard wakora against bo Young Buffaloes all the big games nabamdzinga uyasabela
usabelile bajabula manje beSwallows bongosi bathi bhubu liphakanyiswa nguSifisa Mabila he knew ukuthi kuna Felix Pedenost wa record ilele defense ya Peter Dlamini and company
what a goal Bule nawubuka diving header yena because noma ngabe yena Sandile akayitholi le bhola bekakhona still Felix akhona atoyiqedzela lengicabanga ukuthi i-combination ya Sandile and Felix including now ema midfielders la ifaka ibhola from time to time ayifaka ekhathe boxini ngicabanga ukuthi itaba yingoti kakhulu for Mbabane Highlanders.
Was that a goal from the moon?
It's a good goal, a good football goal nangayibeka kanjalo because uyabona ukuthi lendlela le team lebeyisolo itrainer ngayo it's how Caleb ayifuna idlale ngayo le Mbabane Swallows.
Bongosi basemuva beMbabane Swallows kusanda neswe wanzane live umzana mathabela ngilelo le Swallows uyasukuma lapha umqeqeshi Caleb umfoka ngwenya bonke kumhambela kahle kwamanje iSwallows sisepholeni bafuna lapha bo Felix Pelenos lona lo sepholeni leliso bafuna lapha kuliphakamisa bafuna hlolo ekhaliphile cha Sandile Hlatshwako lemlahlekele likugama yaliphakamisa umzana gama so far bayakhona to play the ball behind the defense.
Kumele yente something Mbabane Highlanders ngadelisa gama ngala ku left back nawubuka cishe yonke le play nayingakaqhamuki ekhathe ku midfield itawuqhamuka kuleli side lakhe yena delisa gama ngala ku left back lengishilo ukuthi most of the time utawehla manyovu atomlekelela kodwa iMbabane Swallows baya cruise
Mbendulo Thomo akadlalanga kahle kuthwala akadlalanga kahle uyamnyala lapha noMbembe Suku Sifiso Mabila usepholeni captain my captain ngiyabakhumbula lapha kulawa ama calf exploits eMbabane Swallows Sifiso mfoka Mabila eliphakamisa ufuna lapha bo Felix Pelenos cha emarket abavaliwe thwala usepholeni bayaliphakamisa bafuna lapha Tole Kalphile cha iSwallows iyanqonqotha nga Sandile Hlatshwako bayalisusa bengunsemnyama 22 minutes simhambile manje esikemini seqala la sikhona khona semavutso sports center Bongosi bakhona balandzeli betinyoni bachamunathi bachashoyi arisibi muthe muhle huri wesakalani lomuhla tsasinla kasheno emavutso sports center impa yathumera yathemba muthe muhle bayawuchamunathi bachashoyi
bajajoy kule kubukela ibhola ngicabanga as a fan kuyakunika ukuthi ujabule nangabe i-team yakho ilida more especially ku big game le kanje kodwa kule sifuna kubona ukuthi i-responda kanjani yona iMbabane Highlanders kulama tactics akhe coach Luvengo because le midfield ya Thomo le midfield yabanele nzabanzaba ngicabanga ukuthi kusete lesinike kona naye bereng ngaphandle ukhona yena umdlali Rio wakamathenjwa labanengi laba believer ukuthi le game lena igame le kanjena mhlawumbe if bekangayicala ayo compete nayimanyisa umngani wakhe kukhona lebekunenteka lapha ekhathi midfield
Sifiso Mabila usepholeni ufuna kwenza indlela ibukela Champions League Sifiso Mabila yamphika Kuyingoti kanganani lo silabadlali benzile bayibona ku TV bangaka imaster
ngiyati ukuthi coach Caleb uyakhala lapha la khona akathandi badlali bagama
yeah khona kick yesithathu Bongosi uyathetha lapha Kingsley yebo uyathetha Kingsley weMbabane Swallows usicha safety first ngiyamvumela
player of the month kunyangeni ya February Dlovani yena Kingsley wakakwakhe solid defender yayo iMbabane Swallows
bayabuliphakamisa ngelinyawo lemdlali wasemaseru uperengwa uyephansa lapha ngenyawo lakhe ngasekude insingo ufuna lapha Tole Kalphile poor
very poor khona LinkedIn if utawushaya ikhona uyifake kune post yenda show ukuthi lokungenani iyafika just iyangena ekhasi boxing la goalkeeper
Bongosi Sandile Hlatshwako sepholeni emakhethe akafaliwe afana lapha ngibopita iValencia eSpain ilela irelegation ihambe mbili nga2-0 ku Elche Eveni lase Netherlands iPSV ishaya iAjax Amsterdam nga1-0 so far iBournemouth lathele emuva kuWest Ham nga2-0 eMankisini baliphakamisa ngaphindisa bafuna lapha Tole Kalphile bo Felix cha iyaqhamuka iyanqonqotha iSwallows inemandla kuze manje Felix Pelenos bayaliphakamisa cha emakhethe abavaliwe bomanyofu iBournemouth ilandzele emuva 5-0 kunemlandu lewendeke emangisini master. I-Newcastle ishaya i-Tottenham Hotspur nga 5-0 41 minutes into the game. Ketshalo sepoleni ngimanyufu uyakhe emakethe akavaliwe manyufu. Can you believe it?
Kuyamangalisa goleni ngicabanga umdlalo webhola tinvo leti ungakadikasi ukuthi tendeke. That's why ibitwa kuthiwa i-beautiful game, because tinvo longakadikasi ukuthi tendeke utiyendeka nanamuhla la kungenteka sibone imvula emagoli nakulesi kubonaka emangisini ukuthi Newcastle ngashaya iTottenham ngamagoli lasihlanu kungenteka nalana emagoli lasihlanu angisho ukuthi linye iqembu letawushala amagoli lawo kodwa lena ithembisa angisho ukuthi ngithini.
Yeah. Awusho thuthini losebholeni bongosi bekunanganeliso mfoka Dlamini weBabane Swallows. Ngama bayaqhamuka manje beHighlanders bafuna kushala uma patient build ups. It is 26 minutes into the game.
Iyarasha iMbabane Highlanders ithi nayithola le bhola ifake lephambili kanzi kude lo muntu lotafike ayiholde lephambili abuye abadlalise ngicabanga lokuyirasha kwabo kakhulu akubasiti at the moment kanzi bakhona abadlali abangayidlala le bhola if bangazama ukuthi bayidlale le bhola ukhona Mpendulo ukhona Sticker Nzabanzaba ukhona Bereng ukhona Manyovu futhi ngale emasayidini ukhona yena Tony Machacha if bangazama ukuthi lokungenani bayidlale bawumcombine lo 4 or 5 passes mhlawumbe le pressure ingehla kancane kubo.
Bongosi wakhethwa beka sepoleni athi uyamkhulula bekakhulula nanya Sipho Sethu umfoka Mabilisa ehlangothini la ngasenqele leMbabane Swallows Felix Fela Pedenos a loyal servant of the game, not only for Mbabane Swallows but the game at large in the kingdom.
Leading beka solo alita ke kule ngamagoli ku national team wam overtaker yena Sabelo Nzinisa nga 16 amagoli. Is the all-time leading scorer Kosafa with 9 goals. Overtaker yena Peter Ndlovu waseZimbabwe. Ngicabanga is a loyal servant of the game. Udlalile even nase DRC wadlalela yona iAS Vita. Is one of the most experienced labakhona lapha eKasi groundini.
Bayaqhamuka bongosi beMbabane Swallows Felix Pedenost. Uthi lapho uthi Nombembe kwakhethwala akadlalanga kahle. Akadlalanga kahle umzana Thwala. Nombembe lona ngama ngitshelisa uthi cha nanaye abamthelanga kahle.
Ngiworried kule nangibuka indlela Delisa Gama a very good player, but every time nakayibamba ibhola ufuna kungena eKhathi la kune traffic khona ungenelana eKhathi kanzi ikhona na desert la ngentasi la ngabe ngiyasebenta khona nabo Manyovu ngicabanga kudzinga ukuthi kushintshe again uzama kufaka icross uyayithola kwakhe dingo letelo kudzinga ukuthi iMbabane Highlanders itishintshe if ifuna ukubreaka idefense yayo iMbabane Swallows.
Bayaqhamuka manje beMbabane Swallows bongosi ehlangathini la ngase kunqele lenkundla ufuna kuthonsa cha Ingis White Sipho Sethu cha nanya ayanda umfoka Kahlela nanya ayanda umfoka Kahlela bayakwe thabela balansel betinyoni iMbabane Swallows.
Dinvo leti kule ayanda Kahlela natural is a winger kodwa nawubuka kule isikhathi lesiningi ungena la khasi midfield azame ukukhatha nayo bese sothatha leyo shot lengicabanga ukuthi igame yakhe iimprovile since afikile Caleb kulo 12 games udlalile lokungenani 8 games kuyakhombisa ukuthi uyabelivela kuye yena ayanda Gadlela ngumdlali lona lotaba key for a very long time kuyo iMbabane Swallows.
Akadlalanga kahle Mpendulo umfoka Thomo akamdlalanga kahle kwakhethwala laba balandzeli betinyoni Sifiso Mabila uyayigada leya defense iMbabane Swallows uyayigada uyelesa leyo guidance ufuna lapho Felix Pedenost emakethe abavaliwe avala lapha ngokhanya kweshabalala is just considered ligoli ule derby khanya kwese ngolomunye aba goalkeeper labahle kule live master
lomunye wabo goalkeeper labahle kule live kodwa again national team coach akabeliveli kuye ukuthi angamdlalisa ema games. Ngiyakhumbula last year uKosafa lapho khona bese sidlalela bese siphumile I believe ukuthi kube wamnika leyo chance ukuthi adlale yena khanya kezoshabalala le experience la ngabe uyitholile ngawucompete naye encamiso Mponye ku national team.
bakuliphonsa beSwallows baliphonsa Mbabane Highlanders bongosi baliphonsa ngana ngiyathelisa cha ngumvile kati baliphonsa ngavila kati bayawufuna lapha bebanxusa umdlali banxusa Banele umfoka Nsabansaba cha nangu lokhanya kwese umfoka Shabalala
Mbabane Highlanders nayingayenda kakhulu lokhu Tony Machacha ngicabanga ukuthi nangazama ayiholde kakhulu le bhola ukude ekuthatheni badlali on goal if lokho singakubona more often ngicabanga ukuthi kancane Mbabane Highlanders if lokho angachubeka akwende kakhulu ayifake le bhola at least hit a target ngicabanga ukuthi Mbabane Highlanders ingabuya egemini
Tony Machacha bongosi beSwallows basebholeni ngana ngesiposethu umfoka amabilisa bayaqhamuka cha emakete bayavalwa ngibalo nemandla yes iSwallows sinalo goal master but nawubuka balance of play who is an upper hand
so far kule nawubuka Mbabane Swallows cishe ngiyo le creator ema chances ngiyo le khombisa ukuthi le game ifuna more than Mbabane Highlanders I think ema tactics and starting 11 ngokungithulo kuyivumile Mbabane Swallows and uyakhombisa yena Caleb ukuthi so far une experience in local football and une experience ecoacheni ema senior players la njengabo Felix la njengabo bomabili
uyakhala lapha nambembe welisuku bongosi usichaba mdlanga kahle umfana weSwallows Tony Machacha cha akuselapha Machacha umanyisa weMbabane Swallows uyawubaniketa umyalo lelishumi nambili bo manyisa ubaniketa na Nzabanzaba bathola lapha imiyalo yaMosi ayisuka nayo lapha eMount Sinai ayala kubanthana bakaIsrayeli lomuhla asebhola sethu moya nambembe lisuku sicha kuyele ngibhola yesusa nginanyathwala losebholeni ngu Newman Philiso wetinyoni Mbabane Swallows lona ngusiposethu mabilisa yaliphakamisa ufuna Felix Fedenos Fela emakete Fela valiwe Fela in Versace ya khona ingoma lekaka ngayifa ebhasini ku back seat ithi Fela in Versace angiyathi kahle lo sibethathelwa ngimuphi umhlabeleli ke nje benako lokuthi Fela in Versace lapha Felix Fedenos
kule iyazama Mbabane Highlanders seyazama iyayidlala le bhola kodwa basayidlala uyabadzinga abadlali labantu abagood ekudlaleni ibhola from the back unfortunately bete labadlali abakanjalo siyambona vusa ucetha kuyiluza le ibhola
bayaliphakamisa bongosi beMbabane Swallows Newman uyathonsa Newman amakete akhanya avaliwe nangiya Newman Philiso weMbabane Highlanders ba appreciate beSwallows umsebenzi lomuhle lewentiwa badlali beSwallows sekhathi engudeni nemqeqeshi Caleb umfoka Ngwenya uyakwesabela umqeqeshi Caleb wetinyoni Leon Manyisa umuhle Manyisa angisho ukuthi umuhle ngelibala yini kumbe umuhle njani umuhle ekhathi engudeni ngendlela udlala ngayo umdlalo webhola lesinyawo balanseli betinyoni bakhona lomuhla ngila supporter iMbabane Swallows lona ngu first assistant ngiyadzinga lenye langa sekulethe class ku first assistant referee na second assistant
ya kule unokhuluma abo first nabo second assistant referee first assistant ubangala ngentasi then second ubangala ngenhla lolo bombona kodwa wena bobona photo official photo official lokungathi nakungenteka nangiyathulane lapha ekhathi enkundleni
ubhizi kakhulu photo official lamuhla wandile ma
naye gule usothi lo mthetho lokhona enyalo uba part of le game naye uyajaja le game vele akahlali phansi uhamba nale play ende konke lekungase nakungenteka lapha anything ku main referee angayithatha indweba ayishaye
Manyofu bekathi ufuna lapha nangiya Musa lo sepholeni ngiFelix Fela nje Versace ngosandile mfana hlatshako Sandile hlatshako cha emakete yakusandile avaliwe avala ngKingsley cha nanya Peter Dlamini avalwe ngPeter Dlamini leligama la Peter likhona nginase incwadzini lengcwele bongosi lona ngimanyofu gijimile ecenjini le-Royal Leopard wagijima eveni lase-Angola lomuhla ugijima kuMbabane Highlanders.
Uyakhumbula kule ukuthi i-transfer yakhe uya kuMbabane Highlanders yadileka kakhulu kwasuka kumsindo noma kusiye kumsindo ngoba nema-delays labakhona lapha kodwa the way idlala ngayo iMbabane Swallows ngicabanga ukuthi the transition is-smooth na ungathi uyabuka from i-defense to i-midfield to ema-forwards abo bayakhona lokuthi baphasilana bayakhona kubonana.
Bamelusile Bongosi kwakhe usukumile Soli Lufenko weMbabane Highlanders kumqeqeshi welisuku uqeqesha lapha takamakepula umntu kamasipala tawuphekisa phezulu lona ngisanda nelive wakamathabela Sibongo ukuMbabane Swallows lemuhla at some point bekangideputy wankomishi nyalo he is in fact is officially Swallows number 1.
A former Denver Sundowns goalkeeper yena Sandanezo Mathabela kule ngicabanga solo afikile noma athathe isport sekuba number 1 goalkeeper kuMbabane Swallows is reliable uyakhona kumashala i-defense and akaconcede emagoli amaningi kakhulu.
Ayanda kahle labamdlanga kahle abathebulunani balandzelwe Swallows abamdlala ngakahle ayanda mfoka kahlela noMbembe ubitapita uthi wamphika licutse lingakakhali uyangiphika yini namuhla nangithi awukadlala ngakahle cha Peter beka manager acelela zakwabo
sticker
acelela sticker kusibanga mbhali bambhalile
kule info lengicabanga ukuthi yena i-sticker unzabanzaba i-frustration iyadlala iMbabane Swallows la ku-midfield and if coach angayendi i-change wayo iMbabane Highlanders Mbabane Swallows ingayithola i-second goal yenza indlela yokuthi babuye kule game le uyayidzinga that change letafike ishintshe le midfield uyamdzinga umdlalo njenga Philani Mkhondlo wayo iMbabane Highlanders lotafike adlalise ibhola lapha ekhathi ku-midfield or uyamdzinga yena Rio lotafike ashintshe igame lapha ekhathi ku-midfield.
Abamdlala kahle Bongosinanga ayanda kahlela weMbabane Swallows
Dangerous play
Nzabanzaba ufanele ukuthi angene emabhukwini lababi emabhukwini etoni emabhukwini abantu lekufune bayosha esihogweni lesebholeni ngikhetho wakathwala uyaliphakamisa ngenyanga lakho langesenqele uyaliphakamisa cha uyalemukela nangiyakhanya kwese umfoka Shabalala nginomunye wabagolkeeper labahle umfisha yena kesha muhle into lesimangaliso Mavuso Sports Center. That's the setting for this big derby day. It's Mbabane Highlanders in Mbabane Swallows. So far, Swallows ehamba embili ngalelotwa ekanzeni courtesy of Sadile Kachwako. Sandane Live wakashabalala. Ikwele manje inkundla master. I'm happy with the numbers. La Mavuso Sports Center. Nangabe basibone emavela 15 lapha eAfrika lomuhla. Siyajabula ngekuthi siletha i-advert lenhle yelibhola letinyawo eSwatini.
Yes kule uqinisile balandzele bayo emaqembu lamakhulu alapha eveni lokuyiMbabane Swallows Mbabane Highlanders betile ngale ngeshare bathi kusetsheni la kuhleli khona iMbabane Highlanders namuhla uyabona ukuthi bakhona kodwa ke leti nombolo akusitho manje leti iMbabane Highlanders lentatiko le
leliswa Dlamini abamdlala ngakahle bayajabula balansele ngecontribution la indako leliswa Dlamini kuMbabane Swallows simhambile 39 minutes ngilelotha leSwallows licanza lapha kuMbabane Highlanders ithola lapha ifree kick emhlabeni longcwele iMbabane Swallows ngikhumbula King Dunga sikalala ngikhumbula Steve Lekoliya eNingizimu Afrika ngikhumbula Teko Morrison eNingizimu Afrika
Khayelihle Karas
Karas Dlamini wakichima naye kuMbabane Highlanders ngikhumbula Alexandro Del Piero
Andrea Pilo
ngikhumbula David Beckham emangesini lomuhla kuSwallows bathumela thwala beliphakamisa ufuna hlole likhaliphile cha emaketabo avaliwe
itinvo letigulele kumele ukuthi iMbabane Highlanders more especially Thomo a very good midfielder yena Thomo i-height iyamvuma kudzinga ukuthi kula ma set pieces one of between Felix naye yena Sandile Hlatshwako amphike Thoma because Mutse then lo munye aphikwe Mandla Palma then labanye bakhave ama spaces if batawukhona ukuthi bakwende lokho because uyabathi laba ingoti kuma set pieces Mbabane Swallows
bathuleka lapha kuvana beSwallows uyaqephuka Kadlela Kadlela le inhlanga leyiwe great Kadlela
a very good promising young player nakadlela lengicaba ukuthi if bangamboni utayikhoza vele le ham ngale ku Mbabane Highlanders I want to believe ukuthi yena coach Soli Luvengo banayo Dumisani Makhanye batayenda le change
Sifisa mabili asepoleni ukaide lapha idefense etinyoni ngisadile Hlatshwako welusabo Peter Dlamini uthi safety first Nangya Peter we Mbabane Highlanders ngelotele etinyoni bongosila amavuso la sikhona khona Nangya ngiyambona lapha mfoka Shongwe Swakhi what happened to this young man
Swakhile wakashongwe kule ngicabanga ukuthi akayitholi game time le enough kuyo Mbabane Highlanders lekudzinga ukuthi naye atibude ukuthi ngikuphi la ngakwendi kahle khona la ngendi kahle khona kodwa asathi ukuthi boDumisani naSoli batawenda liphilishintsho kodwa mina ngibona ngathi imidfield yabo idzinga lishintsho njoba sengishilo ukuthi bakho ukhona philani ebenchini ukhona futhi Rio ebenchini bangayishintsha le game
Sipho sethu mabili sabongosi beka sepoleni laba beMbabane Highlanders ngiphereng waselisuthu usila phana mbebe welisuku cha abanike abachama ngebesitele ecala laba belenzeli betinyoni beMbabane Swallows team yothi yabavuma ibahambela kahle lomuhla ema breaking rights edolobheni eMbabane baya so far baya wa claim ema breaking rights ulele phansi Kingsley Felix our derby winner so far Nangya Sandile Hlatshwako that's their derby winner
Sandile Hlatshwako akadlala ema-games lamanenkulu kuMbabane Swallows kodwa nakayitholile leyo chance uyacapitalize every time nakangenile and nawumbuka cishe emagemini ladlala khona yena Caleb uyabelivela kuSandile cishe nje badlali labelivela kubo yena Sandile waka yeah
Maheu ikade Maheu ke
kubadlali labelivela kubo yena Caleb uyabelivela kuSandanezwa kaMathabela uyabelivela kuFelix waBedenhorst uyabelivela kukwakhe okamthethwa wakathwala uyabelivela kuLeon Manyisa uyabelivela kuSandile uyabelivela kuGadlela cishe yena Caleb kancane soyithola i-winning team yayo iMbabane Swallows
bebangakamthelanga kahle bongosi beMbabane Highlanders balandzeli betinyoni iMbabane Swallows baqule njalo ngantindwe vele tiyabavuma tibahambela kahle lomuhla la sikhona khona emavuso Sports Center 6,000 tickets athengiswe lapha iPremier League of Eswatini iyaqhubeka nemidlalo yeCAF Champions League iYoung Africans isevakashele lapha iRivers United even lase Nigeria so far not ngibona isimbulu master yendiwa bodokotela beMbabane Highlanders kwangazuthi kukhona longeke abuye kule nkundla bathi abamtshintshe
that was a very tough tackle from yena Kingsley la yentile ngicabanga ukuthi if angayitholi yellow card uyadeserve le tackle layer ukuthi athole yellow card lokungenani because it was a dangerous tackle Thulani ngicabanga ukuthi naye imshile lana bekayideserve yellow card
Baye kulisusa bongosi beSwallows besikuthathatela ngemidlalo leminye leqhubekako kuCAF Champions League Young Africans 0 iRivers United liqanza 3 minutes ungeta lapha ngu4th official Wandile Mamba abambisene noMbembe welisuku imizuzu lemithathu nje kuphela linayo iHighlanders kuthi imane ethelele kulinganisa losepoleni Manyofa bamdlalanga kahle isemhlabeni lomuhle iMbabane Highlanders yekuthola lekulinganisa bayawuthuma bani ngibani uyaphakamise isandla
nabadlala neZambia bekakuleya position leya Gule nakathatha i-free kick
Uthintela nengishoot.
ayishaya.
Uthintela nengishoot. Balaseli betinyoni. Yeah. Bayamhlebele uthi I told you so. Lona nguMopina. Uyangena phakathi ngudleni Mopina. Weqembu le Mbabane Highlanders. I-change i-force substitution lendeka lapha kuBabane Highlanders lomuhle bonkosi.
Bebamdzinga Fabrice Mopina Gule. Nawubuka indlela i-defense yeMbabane Swallows le relax ngayo. Bamdzinga that tall player umdlali lonemandla, umdlali lotawukhona nokwenda lawo ma-runs lo njenga Fabrice Mopina lotawushaya futhi. Kodwa le free kick lena Gule ngicabanga ukuthi ingoti kakhulu for iMbabane Swallows.
Thabiso Pereng waselisuthe Maseru Mount Tababosiu. From Mount Tababosiu to Mtsimba Mountains. Uyakuliphakamisa kethosa cha emarket yakavaliwe. Usilapha nombembo elisuku sitha abadlala kahle futhi beMbabane Swallows. Lelinye lithuba Sifiso Mabila nabomanyisa kadlela neliswa ndlela kahle. Kude longena emabhukuni alababi.
Another dangerous tackle kuye leqhamuka kuyo Sifiso kaMabila lengicabanga ukuthi nalena Gule bekumele ukuthi lokungenani amkhombise amnike i-yellow card nawubuka le position le kuyo nalendlela le tackle la yende ngayo semabili lama tackle alandzelana in a very dangerous tackle a very dangerous tackle kuyo.
Bongosi iyathola lapha i-free kick iMbabane Swallows. Mbabane Highlanders in fact angabe ngilenye i-force substitution for Highlanders ngoba sebabenayo nangena nanya Mopina. Master is a coach. Kukulimata kangakanani kuyawona tinguquko lebangakade ifune kwentiso simo.
To tell you what Gule, lama forced substitution lawa Mbabane Highlanders kungawasebentela kungaba i-blessing in disguise. Le change changes bebawadzinga more especially naya Musa ngikungena Fabrice Mopina bebayidzinga leyo change leyo. I know ukuthi i-forced sub kodwa ngaba i-blessing in disguise.
Bongosi iMbabane Highlanders uyaphumela umile lapha umteteshi welisuku. Umile lapha Solomon Lufenko weMbabane Highlanders. Uyawutsinga amaqhinga lamasha. Uyawutsinga ukuthi ete nemaqhinga lamasha. Kuna iMbabane Swallows. Baya kumkhiphela ngaphandle, bamkhiphela ngaphandle ngikhumbula kahle ukuthi nginanya umfana bekagijima Manyofu. Nangikhumbula kahle uManyofu lolele phansi. KuMbabane Highlanders ufuna lapha lisithe lecala bakhona bosakhile emfakashongwe ebenchini leMbabane Highlanders. Bayawuthuma bani nakungenteka angabuyi. Nanga umfana wenkunzi emnyama. Nakungenteka angabuyi kuyawuthunywa bani. Bopeter umfakadlamini bakhona lapha kweluside defense Mbabane Highlanders. Icon bathakazama ngona ngiya Delisa mfokagama bathe akasa bathakaza yini ngasibamfa speed trap Delisa.
Gule info lengayenda la ngiyathi ukuthi labanengi info lengayenda la ngathatha vusa atodlala ngala ngimdlalise as a false number 3 ngithathe Ndumiso awudlala ngale ka right ndovala because nangalala ihlangothi lakhe Delisa vele begeleta kakhulu lengicabanga ukuthi if atawubuya abuya sana le injury le layitholile inyalo vele kungaba libloho because utawudlala ngekwesaba.
Ngosiba kuliphonsa uphumile lapha Delisa. Ungaphandle Delisa bamnikeza isithe lecala. Bakhona abalanseli beHighlanders banelethemba. Banelethemba nje bakuliphonsa bafuna lapha nhlolo likalphile cha Sandanese umfoka Mathabela. Uyalethula emthini Sandanese. Ngiyambuka lapha nombembo elisuku uthilane gorgeous Bansi. Uthi uyakuyishaya kanye yini asiphethe sikamse kuqala uMbabane Highlanders lona ngibhereng waselisuthu wase Mount Tababosiu.
Kumele bangete lamanye ama minutes Gule ibeningi lama stoppages na ungase uyabuka lama injuries alenzelane kakhulu so kudzinga ukuthi lokungenana phinza ngete lamanye ama minutes lamathathu and so angetile ngoba bekumele kusile game ku48 bese seyiyashintsha ungetele omunye 2 minutes ngicabanga ukuthi utaba lesithathu leli
uyaliphakamisa ngisanda nesemathabela weMbabane Swallows sisemafuso sports center la sikhona khona uyayishaya kanye ushaya kanye nempembe elisuku usikhona kick yeMbabane Swallows uyalapha kukhanya kwezwe uyakumyala uyamyala uyayalana nanyathulane coach Siphathe uyabapositiona badlali bakhe defense yakhe ekhanya kwese shabalala. I think it might be the last corner of the day, in fact of the first half la ku Mbabane Highlanders ne Mbabane Swallows itanga nyawo lathwala uyawuletha inswinga uyakuliphakamisa nangamfana thwala poor.
It's unlike him, but he have ngicabanga team lebeyitsinga kakhulu le half lena egule iMbabane Highlanders ukuthi ihambe ike iyo regrouper itawubuya nama tactics lamasha kuye coach Luvengo bana eDU ngicabanga ema changes bayawadzinga ukuthi bawende second half iMbabane Swallows so far ifirst half ibahambele kahle balitholile goal through yena Sandile wakahlatshwako ngicabanga ukuthi badlale kahle the likes of Leon Manyisa in the midfield ifirst half cishe bayidlale kahle Gadlela naye cishe udlale kahle otherwise isecond half ukudinga ukuthi iMbabane Highlanders iwende lawo ma changes
bongosi siphela kanjena kwesigaba secala la emafuso sports center ngelothe letinyoni litangenyawo la Sandile hlatshwako likanza ku Mbabane Highlanders.
Direct flights between Eswatini and Johannesburg, Harare, Durban and Cape Town. Get there quicker at affordable fares from as low as 1,300 Malangeni one way. Contact us at reservations@eswatiniair.co.sz or call us at 2518-0100 or contact your travel agent. Eswatini Air, everyone must fly.
There you have it, Sandile Santrago. He's the man who separates the two teams here at the Mafuso Sports Center. That goal that is scored in the early minutes of this first half, it means the Swallows are closer to be the victorious side of this derby start. Still in the company of Madida Mapuza. Msheng, what was the overall first half for you? To me, I think that was not the impression of this football we wanted. It's quite low football, but for you, what was the type of football you watched?
Yeah, thank you so much, Fabrice. I think in the first 10 minutes, we saw ukuthi sitawubukela ibhola lemnanzi, but ibese yehla le tempo because of those robust tackles lasakhona laphana egroundini.
All right. We at some point maybe look at the highlights, but when you look at maybe how both teams started, you at some point agree with me that how Highlanders decided to start the game today, it's not working for them. The midfield, there is a problem in the midfield.
Yeah, Fabrice, I think Highlanders, they have to sort out the problem in the midfield because the trio for Mbabane Swallows, that is Gwake, Taika and Manyisa, they are dominating in the midfield. So they have to do something in the midfield. I think they have to sacrifice one of their defensive midfielders, especially in Zabanzaba, so that Bato Konakfara a midfielder, let out match the speed of a midfielder in Mbabane Swallows.
There were questions, there were question marks, Matita. We were raising questions to say, how could key players like Moloto and Pilani start on the bench when we know that they are very influential in this game? But do we see maybe that could be the only thing the coach needs to change in the second half? But the overall performance of Mbabane Swallows, they just need that brilliant moment. They don't need much. They just need those moments. Give the ball to Felix, and they're able to deliver. And Sunday, at some point, you would think maybe he was able to control the game. He will lose ball at some time, But the two players have been very keen the first half.
Yeah, true, Fabrics. I think Bopilani na Moloto, maybe you could say they could have started this game. But Nyalo, Nangabe coach is serious enough. Ufuna abafake Nyalo because they are already trailing. So maybe bege as badlala batawuba ne impact when they come in and pick up the game.
Beautiful stuff. I can tell you what, it's Mapsa Sports Center. People are excited here. The surrounding tells you that people here want to see how this 90 minutes will end. For now, Mbabane Swallows have an edge for this game. We've always talked about Sandile coming to the party when it's needed. He's not a goal scorer machine, but he comes when they need him.
Yeah, I think today is doing exactly what Felix is doing, because if one is outside the box, the other one is inside the box. So they make sure there is nothing that crosses in lapana go 6 area box.
But maybe if one would say the goal, as much as we saw it, would you think there is something maybe the defense should have done? There is something maybe should be done by the Mbabane Highlanders defense to avoid those aerial balls, because I think it's Felix and Sandile, aerial-wise, they are very good.
Yeah, I think they have to do assignment marking at the back, because if you look at
Mabila's cross, yes.
If you look at that, Mbabane Highlanders and Felix and Sandile,
yes.
they had to cross over the standing defense.
Yes. But the cross, Mabila, the timing, the experience that comes with him knowing where
Yeah.
to say if one of them doesn't get it, it has to be in the box and properly.
That was great cross from Mabila, because Mabila, he knows strength is a Felix,
Yes.
strength is a Sandile. It's
Yes.
in the head.
Okay.
So, bakonile ukuthi abatime kubabona ukuthi I must play the ball behind the defense so that bato itfola babo babili.
Let's just go back behind
Yeah.
when he delivers that cross, because I want to look at the defense of Mbabane Highlanders. They are running into the box, both Felix and Sandile.
Yes.
Look at where Palma is. Look at Sandile raising the hand.
Yes.
Sandile raising a hand to say, I'm here. And Palma is in front of him.
Yes.
As an experienced defender, you've played with him.
They
You should
shouldn't
know.
have.
And he looked at
They
him.
shouldn't have stopped. You
They
see,
shouldn't
they are
have stopped,
stopping
yes.
now. You see, the three defenders.
Yes.
They went and they stopped.
Yeah.
Ganzi Sandile and Felix, they are moving in to make a finishing.
And I want to talk about the impact of Felix as well. Let's go back. There's an impact of
Yeah.
Felix in this same position. Felix impact, where he was standing, the moment Palma saw Sandile, Felix was quite far.
Yeah.
But for him to run from where he was to reach the box, it meant that the defense was quite, sleepy in
that
the
is
game.
his strength. Strength sakhe vele Felix looks he normally goes on the blind side, because now Mbuga, he was far behind the defense of Highlanders. Look at him.
Let's stop
Yes.
here. Yes. I wanted us
Yes.
to stop here.
You see, he's far behind. And should that ball have been missed by Sandile, ngabe finishile vele Felix, because he was in the right position to finish that goal.
Kanyagoze, would you blame him for that?
Well, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't blame him. I can blame the defense, because the defense, they know very well. They are in the box. No one should be free inside the box.
Wow. Now, let's talk about changes. What should change in the second half, especially for the losing side, Mbabane Highlanders? What is the possibilities for them to try to be back into the game?
What I would do, I would pull out Nzabanzaba, put in a Rio, pull out Machacha, put in a Mkondo, and then see what we can do, or Moloto.
Yeah, between Moloto and Mokoi.
Yes, but even Bongos on the other side is
Yes.
not that much effective.
Yeah.
So the wings, Highlanders, they are not functioning very well. So that is the reason why they cannot go up as quick as possible to put pressure on Swallows' defense.
All right. For Swallows, if it's not broken, why change it? That's when- if
There's
it's
no need,
broken,
not unless you want to consolidate the game.
Yes.
Otherwise, Guanyalo basadlala kahle. They can attend as much as they
How
can.
much of that Musa Dlamini injury we saw Fabrice Mopina coming in?
Yes.
Yes. How much effect maybe it changes coaches' tactical operations
Well-
in that striking
well,
force?
I think
Does it change everything?
Well, I think it may be the speed.
Yeah.
Let's have an effect go Fabrice, because he's not someone low fast when playing,
Yeah.
but good finishing now. We have to see him in the aerial,
Yes.
nagma shots, making logo labamfakele gol.
All right, confirmation that Musa Dlamini is not going to be part of the second half. There was a substitution that was made. And then you mentioned that Pilani Mkondo, number 10, should be coming in. And maybe also Moloto should come in and add some pressure. Now, let's look at Swallows, where we might also say, like we said, if it's not broken, why change it? But maybe in terms of, you know, Sandile and Felix, are you happy? Should Sunday maybe drop?
Yeah, they are still doing very well. If you look at the system, Swallows, they started with a 4-3-3 type of system.
Yes.
But at the end, back in a 4-4-2.
4-4-2.
Yes.
Against a defender of this Mbabane Highlanders, we're saying.
Yes.
Which I'm worried. The partnership of Palmer and Peter. Are you getting their partnership? Okay. The communication. How is the communication, the two of them?
They are fine.
Yeah.
The communication, but my problem is, it's with Nzaba because uhamba yetwa kakhulu kanza ukuthi Chomo has to decide which player do I have to mark between Tiger and Gwake, because they interchange. Manyisa sometimes is playing as a defensive midfield, sometimes it's Gwake, sometimes it's Tiger. So it's okay the partnership here, but they must deal with the aerial balls. One must command.
All right.
Yeah.
Mbabane Swallows, this is the team. I think Nasibugare bench, we know how the speed is, especially coming from the left side. Maybe Nhlangwenya could come in and change things. Nyambona na Bashir Mtand. That's why I was thinking maybe if Sandira is substituted by Mtanda, then that will give that free roll to Felix.
That is provided they want to substitute up front, but in the midfield they can put in Mohamed because he's a very good midfielder. If they want to sacrifice one of their attacking midfielders to consolidate the game, because they have something in hand. Balita 1-0.
Wow, that midfield have been quite strong. Look at Gwake and look at Leon Manyisa. So for you are getting to the second half, you have one lead.
Yeah.
You have one goal lead. As a coach, Caleb Ngwenya, very experienced with the same formation. What will be the main focus? They're playing a 4-3-3. What will be the attention in this second half? They might not change, or they might take time to make a substitution. But what is the main focus in this lineup? Yeah,
now the main focus is to stop Highlanders from attacking them in the first 10 minutes. But then thereafter, Swallows can attack and score another goal. I can see them maybe adding one goal more if Highlanders is not going to sort the problem in the midfield.
Beautiful stuff. What a formation for Caleb Ngwenya, Mbabane Swallows coach. It tells you that this is a team that is willing to get 3 points today for this Mbabane derby that is quite hectic. Sfiso Mabira in that position, very experienced. He can drop in sometimes, cut crosses and everything. But I think for the goalkeeper, Sandanweze Matabele, he was not tested.
He's on holiday, I can say. He's on holiday.
He's on holiday.
Yes, he's on holiday.
Can we expect Felix maybe to double the lead?
Yeah, Felix is very dangerous. Because na attacker Iswalo, they bring in two center forward. That is Felix and Sandile. So there's a change in the formation. Then Tiger goes wide, Ayanda goes wide on the left.
All right. Now, coming to the second half, what will be your proper prediction? What do you want to see? Remember, I said one, not, but sang in the second half. What might change in terms of goals?
I'm worried Iswalo might add yet another goal because Highlanders has got a problem in the midfield, and there's not much communication at the back. They need to add at least fresh legs in the midfield so that they can stop the Lama midfielders as well from attacking.
All right, we're still here at the Mavso Sports Center. Teams are yet to come out here. As you can see, these are some of the reserves players from Mbabane Highlanders. So both teams are yet to come out for the second half. Confirmation of what's taking place at Galanga is that Green Mamba is leading. By the time we got on air right now during halftime, Green Mamba was leading 2-1.
Yeah, I heard that Green Mamba was leading 2-1. I'm still going to find out what is happening at Mhlume.
It changes everything in the title race.
Yeah, it will change.
Because now they have extended the lead.
Yeah, they will extend the lead.
They extended the lead.
But at least we should know what is happening at Mhlume.
All right. Yes. Shortly we'll be updating the viewers what's happening at Mhlume. This is the Mbabane Highlanders bench where we might see some of the players, of course, making appearance in this second half. Matita here, as an analyst, is very concerned about that midfield. And I think for you, maybe at some point would you say, is it the coach that maybe does not understand the magnitude of that game? Because it's his first therapy as a Mbabane Highlanders coach. He doesn't not maybe understand the magnitude of this game. Maybe he could have done otherwise if he knew the magnitude of the game.
But Tumsan is there, the assistant coach is there. He knows the strength
And
of
have a
Mbabane
good history in winning derbies.
He knows. Yes, exactly.
When he was in charge, he won twice.
Yeah. So he knows very well. Goguti Swallow it out in about. They haven't changed much, Swallows, in the midfield. Good Telabam Chinjile, except at the back where Mabila is in and Kingu is out. You understand? There is nothing much Labai Chinjile Beswal in the line.
All right. We're still live here at the Mafsa Sports Center. This is Matita giving you some analysis. Tell you what, Mbabane Swallows supporters are quite excited. They know that maybe Felix adding a second goal, it could confirm that they have got 3 points. Remember, the title race continues because they have 47 points. So winning today, they get 50. They edge closer to log leaders, who also are leading against Moreni Pirates. Matita, what do you think, since he arrived, Kalem Ngwenya, how much do you think he changed in terms of the setup of the team? Not only by the players, but the mentality of the players, Mbabane Swallows.
I think he's a very strong coach when it comes to just tactical discipline, where you should play and how you should play. He's very good at that. But Logonye, thumbs up to their fitness coach, who has added more energy to the team.
Both teams know that winning this game, it could change everything in the remaining games of the season. Remember, this is day 23, which means after today, we're only left with 3 games. The team have made their way out of the tunnels. I can tell you what, the remaining 45 minutes are very key for both teams. Highlanders want to go back to Africa. For Swallows, they still have a chance for the title. It's a chance to give to our commentary team. You think Felix will add another goal?
I'm still afraid he might score.
All right. There have it to our commentary team, LinkedIn Gule and Linda Dlamini. First of all, LinkedIn Gule.
Sikamsa sibili bongosi Mavuso Sports Center la sikhona khona sihlanganiswa impilo enkhulukati ebhola letinyawo iMbabane Highlanders neMbabane Swallows ngelilotha letinyoni litangelinyawo lananga Sandile Mfokahlashwako uyahleka Sandile Hlashwako uyamhleka hey madoda la Mavuso Sports Center uSandile Hlashwako uyeMbabane Swallows bekahleka nanga Fabrice Mopina wetinyoni ungithatha ke ngena kulandzela leyo injury lendeke lapha kunzabanzaba banele nzabanzaba sikamse sibili Mbabane Swallows leading master nguvile khuluma ngema changes lekufanele iMbabane Highlanders.
Yes, lama changes la wendiwe i-first half ngiyo iMbabane Highlanders kule ungenile Fabrice Mopina wakhokha enamusa wakadlamini simbonile ehamba nge-stretcher ayakhona athola lisito lekuqala lencabanga ukuthi asithembe ukuthi le injury ayikabi bad kodwa siyethemba ukuthi even second half kukhona ama changes la tawendeka kule more especially lebengisolo ngikusho first half nawa ayendeka ema changes siyambona Enzo Mota uyangena namolotho naye uyangena lengicabanga ukuthi the game sebafuna kuyishintsha la khathi ku-midfield Enzo Mota former Mbabane Swallows player think bathi mhambelanga kahle kuMbabane Swallows utawufuna ku-approval point molotho siyakhumbula first game yakhe adlalela iMbabane Highlanders it was against Mbabane Swallows wakora so siyethemba ukuthi lawo ma changes it's a tactical change litawushintsha umdlalo iwende ube entertaining.
Kenneth Molotho na Enzo Mfokamosa basenguhleli manje lona ngisandile labelibeka khona betinyoni ehlangothini langasekudla nenkundla ngibabane Swallows Pereng usepholeni bayaqhamuka manje ngananya umfana Dlamini benkundla semnyama lelahleka leMbabane Highlanders ngilelothe eCanzeni ngu5-1 emangisini ku Tottenham Hotspur kanye neNewcastle United kanti uqalile umdlalo emkhathini kweBarcelona neAtletico de Madrid. Newman Piliso uyaliphonsa Philiso uthina Mbembe welisuku abaliphonse ngiyabona lama empty seats lapha kuboyelo ngila sekunelanga ngakhona ke manje not that stadium is empty but sekunelanga
balandzele kule nabaya uyababona labanye bemile lengemuva babalekele lona lelanga lengicabanga ukuthi vele ngale etsheni lelanga liba khona laba affecta kakhulu now Mbabane Highlanders uyayibona iya attacker iyafuna kuyi attacker Kenneth Moloto from time to time utamgijimisa nanya Philiso Newman ngale ngenhlangale yes Philiso has been solid ngale ku right back yayo Mbabane Swallows lengicabanga ukuthi since efikile aqhamuka ku Killers elutse uyaprove ukuthi ungasuka from i-team leka first division uye ka Premier League ufike udlale consistent.
Sisemafuso bongosi la sikhona khona sihlanganiswa impilo enkulu kade yelibhola letinyawo nendvasa lehambile la ihamba yathi iyawubukela lo mdlalo njengembukeli angathi noma ibukele yini laba balandzeli betinyoni laba balandzeli beMbabane Swallows iKaizer Chiefs eNingizimu Afrika ilandzele emuva ngawa not ishaya seKhukhune United umdlalo uhambe 72 minutes njengoba neMbabane Highlanders la emavusi landzele emuva ngalelodwa eCanzeni kanjalo ke neKaizer Chiefs landzele emuva kuseKhukhune United ngalelodwa eCanzeni. So kuliwa indzaba ye-kickoff live eNingizimu Afrika nje nanalo i-Orlando Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs, SuperSport United bafuna lapha ithikithi lekuyodlala i-kickoff Champions League.
Onke mave egulena ubuka ukuthi inakuphela isizini ngeke kubukakala ukuthi bobani labadlali kahle lapho khona bese sekuyabukakala eSouth Africa njengoba usho lota ucetha angetulu iSundowns already seyitholile lethikiti lokodlala eChampions League lengicabanga sinala kayithi kangwane Mbabane Highlanders Mbabane Swallows bafuna kubuyela eAfrica bawudlala yona iCAF Confederations Cup noma ke iCAF Champions League ngoba Mbabane Swallows senalo lithemba ukuthi le league sengayintshontsha kuyo iGreen Mamba noma iYoung Buffaloes.
Ikhona kick yetinyoni Mbabane Swallows bayakuyiphakamisa ngenyawo la Thwala bayawuletha lapha inswinga nguMbabane Highlanders ukhona Felix Pedenost ukhona lapha Sandile Umfokahlatshwako uyawufuna lapha inhloko letikaliphile ekhethe kuhle mthana Thwala enyawo lakhe lelikaliphile langasenqele ufuna lapha inhloko lelikaliphile umuhle Sandaneswe belidlaleli umuhle Mathabela
belidla kuleleli ngilama khona lesigathe ukuthi ngabe kwakhe uyawashaya lawa gule lalata ungena itsida goalkeeper umforce ukuthi wende isave noma uyifake inhloko tabo Felix
lebuya futhi khethe kuhle letha cha emakhethe bayafana ngumanyofu sepoleni Mbabane Swallows umkhonto kaShaka uthi napha noMbembe welisuku uthi cha abadlalanga kahle abamdlalanga kahle manyofu ukhichima lapha kuMbabane Highlanders ukhichima njena uyakwathi ukudlala ngaphandle kwelife uyakwathi kusikhona ukudlala udlalile imidlalo yeCAF Champions League CAF Confederations Cup in fact against the best in Africa
udlalile for Rural Leopard wadlala futhi for Petro
di
Luanda khona le labekadlala khona bekadlala kakhulu lengicabanga ukuthi iexperience yakhe kusamele usengayitholi kahle iform yakhe kuMbabane Highlanders gule mhlawumbe iMbabane Highlanders yashintsha the style of play itamsutha yona yena manyofu
bayaqhamuka manje betinyoni Nelson Mfokahlamini uthi lapha noMbembe welisuku uthi cha neat clean they are take likhethelo vila kathi ufuna lapha Fabrice Mopina banamanyofu Kingsley sepoleni sisemavuso la sikhona khona bongosi lona nguFelix Pedenost umdlane emlungu ulibeka lapha kuneliswa umdlane Dlamini Felix Fela Versace emavuso Fela Versace emavuso uyakichima iwe crate yasandile hlatsha this is Manyisa
kwangathi akuthembisa ukuthi Manyisa utawubuya kule le injury la itholile ngathi uyakhala ufuna kuphuma but kule ngicabanga ukuthi i-first half idlale kahle kakhulu yena Manyisa then goalkeeper Dokotela Mdluli I hope kukhona mhlambe lati abaniketshela kona ebenchini layo iMbabane Swallows ukuthi uyabuya noma akabuyi kodwa i-reaction yakhe eManyisa ikhombisa ukuthi akabuyile injury ibad
utsinzekile lapha Manyisa umdlali lona bongosi lophumile kwelive leSwatini uyawutama inhlanhla kulamanye amave emhlaba ngeshaka othilwahle uyawuphumela ngaphandle Manyisa kuyongena phakathi enguhleni Kaipa Mohammed is it Ghanaian or Nigerian?
A player from Sierra Leone.
Okay.
A player labekadlala ema-AFCON qualifiers kule.
Okay.
What a player. Very, very disciplined midfield. Yena Kaipa Mohammed. Calm, cool, collected.
Uyawungena phakathi engudleni Kaipa Mohammed. Wekutalwa lapha eSierra Leone, eFrancis Town. That's the capital city. Le league yethu master. Ukhuluma nganang Mohammed uthi wekutalwa evela eSierra Leone. Sikhuluma ngaBereng waseLesotho. Sikhuluma ngalabanye abadlali bo nanya ukujima lapha ku defense ye Mbabane Swallows Kingsley Kwaki. Abasibo bekutalwa la eSwatini. Bothoni Machacha by edayini value kule league.
Kule kabathi lama internationals la khona la ukhuluma ngala kuMbabane Swallows sikhuluma nga Kingsley ku defense yayo iMbabane Swallows kukhona mhlambe la ngetako ngikhuluma ukuthi player of the month inyanga yendlovana ukhulume ngaye Kaipa Mohammed lodlalile cishe uyadlala ku national team yakhe bambita ema collapse uyawathola ukhulume ngabo Tony Machacha ukhulume ngabo Kenneth Moloto kukhona mhlambe lokuncane labasinika kona
bayaqhamuka manje beMbabane Swallows emakethe abavaliwe belihle iSwallows iqhamuka ehlanganisini ngasekudla nenkundla Losepoleni Enzo Mosa uyachika manje Enzo khasine nenkundla beHighlanders bayawumelusa Fabrice Mopina bamelusa kamnanzi nababo Kingsley bayawumelusa bokadlela bayakuliphonsa beHighlanders
inaku ke gulele bekudzinga iMbabane Highlanders striker lesinjeka Fabrice Mopina lo tatsina kaphumile ekhathe boxini angene emanyovu afike ayende le run leta ungena ekhathe boxini lengicabanga ukuthi le introduction yakhe Kenneth wakamoloto introduction yakhe yena Fabrice Mopina itayisebendela iMbabane Highlanders sesitawubukela igame ngenyalo le very very entertaining
Sandane Life Mathabela laba balanzeli betinyoni ba happy bajabulile bajabula njena tinto tiyabavuma la eMavuso Sports Center la sikhona khona ngabe lapha kulal page lebathi on to something in the trendako on page le lapha ku social media uthiwa on to something laphathize umsibi angathi uthi in the trendako manje njoba iSwallows ihambe embili ngalelodwa ngumanyovu usepholeni emakethe amanyovu avaliwe Nombembe Olusuku so far I'm happy nganombembe Olusuku thulane coach Esbanze
kuncane lesingakude lesingakhala ngako gule kuye Thulani ngawanse ama decisions akhe kude longathi I am favor le game
khona ndlosana ngibonako one of our camera persons lapha eceleni kwa photo official Sikhumbuzo Dlamini Nguyelo lothatha naye ya nangipita wamphika lomsala wethu insuku Peter liqutse lingakakhali uyayiphika yini Highlanders lemuhla baliphakamisa abafuna likhaphile ho phose kasekhaya phose umkhonto ugwaza ekhaya kuMbabane Swallows usinombembe ke bhacha abamdlala ngakahle they are worried
kufanele babe worried kule one of their key players lo defender Kingsley Fabrice uphakamise linyawo labe ngaka Nompembe ujaje ukuthi uliphakamise kakhulu yena Fabrice Mopina linyawo lengicabanga ukuthi kube ufake inhloko yena Fabrice Mopina is good ma aerial ball skule le run lebekumele ukuthi ayende then afake inhloko who knows that's I touch lencane ngenhloko beyingambitha Sandanezo kune post
Sandane Life Mathabela bayaqhamuka manje beSwallows udlala kamnanzi Enzomotha usepoleni bafuna lapha Fabrice umfoka Mopina uyaweluswa ngoSifiso Mabila khona kick yesibili kule second half. The sense of urgency iyayikhompakalisa manje iMbabane Highlanders.
Iyabonakala kule ukuthi the change of game plan, the change of tactics iMbabane Highlanders kuyabonakala ukuthi sebayafuna lokhu equalizer. Ngicabanga ukuthi imotivation noma the team talk ku half time ibasitile.
Ngo 6-1 ku Newcastle ne Tottenham Hotspur baliphakamisa beHighlanders. Emakethe bayavala Enzo Motha umvulane Peter uyele buva ku goalkeeper wakhe khanya kweswe umfoka Shabalala nada sengilanti Newcastle 6 ngelilodwa le Tottenham Hotspur. Ema result lasho ukuthi Tottenham Hotspur yachubeka ihlala lapha number 5 nga 53 points. iNewcastle iyanyuka iya ku 59 points. Itaba number 3 ithatha Manchester United ilethe ku number 4 Champions League sport.
Kuseta udlalwa kule. Usemuthi luseluthe likhalo. Kuseta uhanjwa. Kuyafana nalakhaya kuseta uhanjwa kule.
Mutemuhle ngiyatumeritsa tsatsina khashena ritsibi kwesala nimpa athepa mutemuhle bayawushamunati bathe show beSwallows na umdlalo uyawuphetha ngalendlela lena longiyona ngikashane na director Mangaliso Nzinisa kule score.
Ya tinfo titabe timvuma kule titabe timvuma njengoba yena siyamathi lothi ungakuphi nasedolobheni laseMbabane.
Ukuthi balandzeli beMbabane Highlanders laba kule nkundla they are still hoping ukuthi
bawuthola nawe wasebenzela umabili amaqembu sekuthi leli linye bosolisebenzela behind the scene leli linye.
No, I'm one of the best administrators in this country when it comes to football. This is Felix Perenos. He knows me. I used to dine with him at some point in Africa. Ngosilo sepoleni nganyamabila ubona lapha khethe kwakhe basemuva beMbabane Swallows Kingsley wanzane live Mathabele Sandanezo yinhle iSwallows lapha emuva yinhle iSwallows lapha emuva nabakhona ninebo coach nithi the first 15 minutes is key, and again the first 15 minutes nasibuya second half is key. Iyawumthetha manje iHighlanders 15 minutes.
Kule ema key moments a game first 15 minutes njoba usho last 5 minutes before half time, first 10 minutes second half are very very key lawo moments lawo. If ndawo khona ukuthi nibambe sesihambile isikhathi nyalo uphelile uyophela wona 15 minutes solo iqalile isecond half iMbabane Swallows ayisolo ayiconcede iMbabane Highlanders ayithola igoli equalizer. Ngicabanga ukuthi tinvo ezisikhathi siqhubeka sihamba ditayivuma yona iMbabane Swallows
ifuna kwenda ichange iMbabane Highlanders lusepoleni nanya Pereng bafuna lapha Fabrice bayamelusa uluswa Kingsley Fabrice Mopina uluswa lapha Kingsley yawungena phakathi enkundleni Mkhondvo
baphuthe kakhulu kuyenda le change iliyaphilana baphuthe kakhulu kule kuyenda i-change yaphilana. I think nema fans ngale mshiya lowa eMbabane Highlanders uyaweva nangena yena Philani Mkhondvo is their star player, a star boy sayo iMbabane Highlanders. Sekudinga ukuthi nyalo ke ayithathe le responsibility ayihold le bhola aqonze awende lawo ma passes.
Mkhondvo ubona lapha neliswa bayahlangana manje beMbabane Swallows bahlangana kamnanzi kuneliswa Dlamini uyamkhulula cha libalitse langa ayanda kadlela iHighlanders isepoleni bayaqhamuka manje ehlangothini nangasekudla sencele nenkundla emakethe abavaliwe avala unanya Kingsley nakungathiwa angikhethe man of the match so far ngiyaliphakamisa igama la Kingsley kuMbabane Swallows. Fabrice Mopina. Fabrice Mopina. Never give up attitude. Usepoleni. Bayakuliphakamisa manje ngafilakathi. Emakethe abo avaliwe. Mbabane Highlanders.
Imagine kule if bekunemidlali lotawulingisa Fabrice Mopina ngale ngenhlangale then yena Fabrice angene ekhathi e18 because ukuthi naye mutse ukuthi ma aerial balls bathi nabayifaka le bhola la khathi boxing imkhandze yena Fabrice Mopina but most of the time umkhandza ukuthi ungale ngenhlangale uyozama kulwela yona ibhola ithi naseyingene ekhathi boxing itawukhandza abadlali labangesiko good kuma aerial balls
Esepoleni ngikhanya kwese shabalala. Mbabane Highlanders. Ngaphandle le opponsa Tinyoni Mbabane Swallows bayakuliphonsa ngananga Nelisa cha baliphonsa nga Kahlela libench le Highlanders Sakile Mkhondvo ingathi Sakile Shongwe usebenchini Felix Feline Versace abamdlala kahle Feline Versace isalo singamkatsa ini coach ekseneni sale athi uprotector lelgoal leli sale athi sovale magede emuva
still early kule ukuthi angavala emagede yena Caleb le game isese open lengicabanga ukuthi maybe if anga introducer badlali bakhona abadlali labanjengabo Nhlanhla Ngwenya ebenchini layo imbabane Swallows ukhona sizo lwethu Nunu wakashabalala if angakhona kusa introduce labadlali labo usekhona namthanda umdlalo otafike a hold lapha if angafaka abadlali aba offensive then like maybe ligol lesibili angayithola because imbabane Highlanders ibafakile abadlali aba offensive bafuna ligol naye ngale uta angabafaka abadlali aba offensive because if atawufaka abadlali aba defensive then u-invite imbabane Highlanders
Nelisa sepoleni leselapha icross uyawufuna lapha ntona kalphila icrossa bamuhle lapha goalkeeper we-Highlanders obamuhle khanya kweze bekamthonsa na kanjani
my man of the match Kahlela
bekamthonsa Kahlela
he's everywhere kule nawubuka ukuthi right wing left wing uyawenda lawo moves and this control and the shot I think we are prove ukuthi as a player sokhulile
ayanda mfoka Kahlela appreciate abalanseli betinyoni welese lapha instinct wakhe cha lenye ke khona kick eMbabane Swallows lingaphandle leMbabane Swallows lingaphandle njena balithuthwa ngiyatelisana
yesdelisa gama
delisa umfoka gama manje asikhuluma phalma ukhona lapha kule defense khethe kwakhe uyawulesa lapha inswinga ufuna lapha ntona likhaliphile cha
ukhuluma ngamandla Palma Gule is one of a few players ladlalele the big three yalapha ekhaya udlalela iManzini Wanderers wadlalela iMbabane Highlanders wadlalela iMbabane Swallows is joining the likes of Fash wakanzimanzi the likes of Stanford Ncube badlali labo lesibabonile badlalela ibig 3
ulemathothele ngwabona athele libhokisi lapha angathi si libhokisi yini bayaqhamuka manje beHighlanders emakethe yabo ayavala nanga Mkhondvo ufuna ukuthi iguqula tindwe Mkhondvo kuMbabane Highlanders sukela ngenile uyi-live wire bayibona le threat balanzele betinyoni bayibona le threat letena nanga philana mfoka Mkhondvo kuMbabane Highlanders yolesa lapha inswinga enyawo lakhe langesekuhle cha Fabrice Mopina limlahlekele Mopina libe lapha nenkunzi emnyama Moloto Kenneth lingaphandle la Kenneth Moloto ngilelotha letinyoni 64 minutes have come and gone engudene sive cha emavutho sports center asikhona lo muhla angathi Mbabane derby noma ngiyathi derby yala Eswatini isabili
Mbabane derby the best derby lesinayo in the kingdom akhona lamanye ama derby kukhona iManzini derby eMonini Pirates versus Manzini Wanderers kodwa le derby le
yeah
one of the biggest rivalry in the SADC region
then what's our big game in this country if nasingayibali le sizinje this is derby
ngiyo i-big game kule lena in the kingdom, yes.
bayathokoza betinyoni ikhamera ngase yasanza kuthana
Kunetinto te-media.
media bathize msili
This is a good save kule ngicabanga ukuthi yena Khanyakezwe akayithatheli pass because if uyikhobosile leya bhola leya beyimuhle.
uyaliphakamisa kwakhe Thwala ufuna lapha athi inhloko yabo Felix Pedenost uyamthola Felix Pedenost cha uyalemukela Khanyakezwe muhle Felix Pedenost cool calm and collected lapha kule ya final third Mbabane Swallows Enzo Motsa liyalahleka la Enzo usepoleni cha stray passes Swallows lona uthwala abona Felix Pedenost kadlela Felix Pedenost inhle Swallows naseyayimbili Enzo Motsa abamdlala ngakahle ufuna kuba lisotsha lo Enzo Motsa uyafuna is trying to grab the bull by its horns Enzo Motsa nalaba opereng kule ya midfield ye Highlanders seemingly master kulo 66 minutes le midfield yayiluza i-Highlanders the midfield lapha bophilana imkhonto but so far azangenile nanaye ngiyafuna lokusho ukuthi they're trying to make a difference in the middle of the park
kakhulu kule kukhona mhlawumbe lesikubonako ikakhulu yena philana imkhono ngishilo ngathi le sub iphutile kwente kakhulu kani is that player lonesibinzi lokhona ukuholda ibhola sidinga ukuthi inyalo Mbabane Highlanders ingayirush le bhola because Mbabane Swallows nayithola iyathi ukuthi kumele yente ini iyabaphasela bayatholana labadlali bayo
uyakhala lapha nombembe lisuku ngasandile hlatshako umhlaba lo sowume kuwo hlatshako unemanyefa uyahlaba ugcwele lisizwe unetinye mbeti
I think yena Sandile sebangamphumuta kule bakhona abadlali labakhona ngaphandle ngishilo ngathi bakhona bonhlanhla ngwenya bakhona bosizo lot kodwa mina ngamfaka Mthanda ahambe ayo attack la
Xolani Sikhonze
inawo ufaka Xolani Sikhonze kule ukushothi ayodlala na Khapia Mohammed if Mbabane Swallows beyilida 2-0 maybe Xolani Sikhonze ngiyamfaka ahambe bayo le midfield bayoyenda ukuthi ibe very very solid
uyakulisusa lapha Sadane Life eMathabela ulisusa nje natinyoni tihamba ibili ngalelilodwa ecanseni la sikhona khona lomuhla Mavuso Sports Center uphelile umdlalo emkhathini weNewcastle loTottenham nga 6-1 liqembu le West Ham lina 4 emagoli against iBournemouth 4-0 kuze kwemanje ngeminye imidlalo lemikhulu lechubekako lamanye amave emhlaba iRivers United neYoung Africans ngaphansi kweCAF Confederations Cup Young Africans 2 Rivers United kuselichansa iFreiburg ishayana neSchalke kuBundesliga eGermany kusesengu 3-0 ihambe embili iFreiburg iBarcelona neAtletico Madrid kusesengu 0-0 esigameni sekuqala losepoleni bekunanya mkhonto Fabrice Mopina offside umhlaba lokuwo uyahlaba unemanyeva weFabrice umfoka Mopina
ukudzinga ukuthi basale bayibamba le offside trap that line yakhe Mabila naye Kingsley because baphuma kanye bakhona ukuthi baphume kanye the run ya Fabrice Mopina kudzinga ukuthi ayitime athi ukuthi uphumani uhamba nini
Enzo abamdlala kahle Enzo umfoka Motsa Nanya Mohammed udlale kamnanzi Enzo Motsa ayidlala lapha bahlangana kamnanzi Mbabane Highlanders na Pereng angiyalo swakhe imbita nje naswakhe ngoba wasemaladalala angisho ukuthi ngitsini bayaqhamuka manje Highlanders so far master kule second half kusede mhlambe ema attacks lengathi ayingoti kuSwallows laqhamuka Mbabane Highlanders
kude emakhiyekha chances kodwa akhona ama positives lesingawathatha kulama subs lawentile yena coach Luvengo banaye DU ngicabanga ukuthi i-introduction yakhe Philano kaMkhonvo iyabonakala now kule sekudzinga ukuthi njengoba ngisho ukuthi bayerasha kakhulu le bhola maba attacka more especially kule final third kanzi ngala kuMbabane Solos bona bayakhona ukuthi lawo ma passes bangawa rush and nale press from the midfield la kubo kwakhe nabo Kapi ngicabanga ukuthi i very very impressive.
Felix Feda in Versace bayamelusa Felix Feda nost uyakhala lapha noMpempe uthi cha iSwalos ayidlalanga kahle beka zama lapha Felix Feda nost uthi noMpempe cha iHighlanders ayidlalanga kahle Molotho abamdlalanga kahle uyathatha lapha amandla sikhulumba umfoka Palma uqoka lapha chest number 2 kuMbabane Highlanders ukujimile kuyo iMbabane Solos mandla sikhulumba umzana Palma ukujimile weselini Mazini Wanderers lomuhla uqoka le team nyama uyathola leli mthubi neliswa ngemisebenzi yakhe lengalungi imisebenzi yakhe ebumnyama ithola lapha likateli mthubi not Mbabane Highlanders ngelilotwa leMbabane Solos lona ngipita uyamphika Jeswini Peter namuhla uyayiphika yini inkunzi semnyama wamphika licutse lingakakhali Mbabane Highlanders Kingsley uyalisusa Kingsley tusumhlole ekhaya Felix Fela in Versace ayanda kahlela atsase tikade stout emavuso ngelisondvo tikade stout emavuso ngelisondvo ngibona uphose uyawa master uSwahili bekhanga manje besinyoni bangosi hey angisho ukuthi ngitsini kanti nje tikade stout
kule the high press lengikhuluma ngayo nawubuka the way kwakhe la pressa ngayo in the midfield ngicabanga ukuthi umlandzelo lo yena Caleb ukuthi adlale i-midfield than udlala i-left back because nangabe utayenda le high press usho ukuthi uyaba pressa kule half yabo awufuni lokubanika ema spaces ekudlala from i-defense kutangala ku-midfield yabo
bayaliphakamisa bangosi beMbabane Highlanders usilapha noMbembe Olusuku upenalty ukhomba ipenalty thulane coach Esbanze uyaya kade ambhala out of screen Sanziso uyajabulana naye ukhomba ipenalty thulane coach Esbanze eMavuso Sports Center bekuyi attack lenhle eMbabane Highlanders ukhomba ipenalty kunala kade ambhala if it's a penalty front in a yellow card it is not a goal scoring opportunity per se but it's a foul inside the 18 area box. It's a punishable offense. Ihamba ne yellow card.
Yeah, deserve the push. Kube ne push lapha kule. Ngicabanga ukuthi yena Thulane ufoselelekile ukuthi ayibeke. It's a penalty for me. Yes, ema players vele atawuhlele aquestiona lokho. Kodwa nawubuka le play andikakhulu ngicabanga ukuthi lema positives lebe ngikhuluma ngawo khona kuMbabane Highlanders letena lama changes bengikhuluma ukuthi abanga rush le bhola uyayiholda le bhola uconze ama defenders atayenda le mistake sikubonile kwendeka lokho I think it's a penalty.
I-penalty bayithokotela balandzeli beMbabane Highlanders uyikhombe emlotheni lapha noMbembe Olusuku uyigodlile Enzo uyigodlile Enzo Mosa ngabe unesibinzi lesingako Enzo Mosa
bengicabanga Philane Mkhonvo kodwa shothi bayamthemba yena Enzo
uyigodlile Enzo Mosa uthi thuma mine kulomhlaba ngikhumbula khona Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's the moment. This is Peter, a long ball into the box. Nice touch, first touch was great. Penalty for me, penalty.
Yeah,
there was that push.
Yeah, ibe khona le push, ibe khona kule le push.
The question is, can Enzo Mosa convert?
So ayithatha Philane njoba ngishilo kule ukuthi now beyidzinga umdlali lonesibinzi because he's assistant captain kuyo iMbabane Highlanders uyadeserve ukuyithatha.
Ingabe ngoba Enzo Mosa utigodlele nangayibe sengiyathi kuta nje ngisho ukuthi ngitsini. Philane Mkhonto versus Sandanezwe uyawenza nelipalini eMathabela lomuhla eMavutso Sports Center emahlomba akhe Philane kunebalandzeli beHighlanders emahlomba Sandanese kunebalandzeli beSinyoni Mkhonto nice penalty yena yasemshayineni
a very good penalty Gule. Ngiyayithanda indlela Philane Mkhonto lane confident ngayo Gule since afikile yena Philane Mkhonto aqhamuka kuHawane Shooting Stars i-team lebedlala kulowa division kodwa ngendlela sibinzi lanaso sikusukela afikile national team every game uyakhula every game yes uthite naqala isizini wathola leyo injury leyamforce cishe sikhashanyana lesithe kodwa uthite nakabuya kancane this is a good penalty against iSandanezwe a top goalkeeper in the kingdom cool calm collected very good penalty
uyishaya iphakasi lenhle Philane Mkhonto ngilezi wabona Champions League football lenhle yaPhilane Mkhonto ngelotshwa kuHighlanders ngelotshwa kuMbabane Swallows 76 minutes simhambile manje Fabrice Mopina unemqeqeshi wakhe Luvenko bayakhulumisana ngabe iHighlanders ingasiphakamisa isandla
it's game on
kunelishintsho lelendiwako kunelishintsho lelendekako uphumela ngaphandle umfana weHighlanders Bereng
bamkhokha Bereng and lolongenako Gule kungena umdlalo kaMkhonto siyabonga ngubhuti walocisa kushaya penalty bayelamani
siyabonga Mkhonto uyawulekelela umnakabo
bhuti wakhe lomtsalo udlala Green Mamba
okay
Mxolisi Mkhonto yes now le midfield because naye uoffensive kula midfield the coach nawumbuka weMbabane Highlanders uphume all out
siyabonga banele Mkhonto ngene phakathi enkundleni 1-1 Highlanders 1 Mbabane Swallows it's game on
the question is can Caleb react
and how is he going to react
kuthi ngakuthi akhokhe mina Sandile ngasekathi ngimphumtile ulikorile ligoli yes ya leader iMbabane Swallows first half kodwa bese kudzinga ukuthi bamshintshe bafake i-offensive player ukhona Mthanda ebenchini
ngikhanya kweselo nabongosi yakhanya usepa la eMavutso Sports Center la sikhona khona nomuhla kunayimpi lenkulu kade ibhola letinyawo iSwallows inenkunzi emnyama ngabe kalanga kuhamba njani ingabe le ubonhlangano kuhamba njani kubo Green Mamba inemoneni Pirates lemuhle iRoyal Leopard ine Young Buffaloes ama games laqale at the same time kusele 4 games uphele nasibala naleya lomuhla iphele isizini ya 2022-2023 who will it be who is going to be crowned champion Felix Feline Versace angathi ukuthi uyamsacrifice naye Felix
not yet umdlali egulele ngamsacrifice nguSandile ngisacrifice na Neliso for Mhlanhla Ngwenya naye Muthanda
bayaqhamuka manje beHighlanders
and ine pressure nyalo iMbabane Swallows ngoba iGreen Mamba iyalida kalanga 3-1 kuMoneni Pirates
Green Mamba ilida iMoneni Pirates ka 3-1 ya Ernest umfoka Mavuso bayaqhamuka manje ngamkhonto usebholeni Mkhonto the goal scorer uyakhala lapha nombembe welisuku uthi cha umhlaba lebe sewume kuwo unemanyeva uyahlaba unetinyembeti they are worried
ayibavumi draw kulo idraw enakunet kuthiwa kune team lengabavumi iMbabane Swallows because idraw iyabakhokha title race
kusala Young Buffaloes iyasala yini
iyasala Young Buffaloes Young Buffaloes they are very much
in it imiphumela yedraw ayivunani Swallows iyayikhipha title race uyaconza lokho gadlela unananga enza umfoka Motsa lona ngipita waphika lomtsala wetinsuku licuthele ngakakhali Peter Dlamini ngipita wasendvulo bayaliphakamisa bafuna inhloko letikhaliphile Enzo Motsa usebholeni umvuleni usebholeni uyashika manje kamnansi Enzo Umcela ngulona ngilomkhondvo philani mkhondvo. Lakalibeka khona emaketaba yavalwa. Nangiya Mabilisa. Uyawenda lishintsho umteteshi Khalep umfoka ngwenya.
Njengoba ngishilo kulo.
Muthanda ungena phakathi enkundleni.
Njengoba ngishilo. I think uphutile naye Caleb bekudzinga ukuthi at least lokungenani ku73 ashintshe amfake Mthanda siyamathi ukuthi uyayiholda ibhola uyakhona ukudlalisa bonke labadlali laba wingers now sekudzinga ukuthi akhokheneliswa afake enhlanhla ngwenya because Mthanda uyayiholda ibhola afake entele ukuthi bagijime the wide players labadlala kuma wingers.
Bashiri Muthanda phakathi enkundleni. Sandile Hlatshwa the goal scorer uphumela ngaphandle last 10 minutes. Uyakhala lapha Newman Philiso uthi vula ntikhala mathwasana luhambo lethu liseseluse Mbalo yahola isalo signal lwandle libofu lethi kanza ikubhukusha kulo Molotho sepoleni we Highlanders ufuna lapha Fabrice Mopina yathonsa Fabrice cha. It was an ambitious shot.
Too ambitious, Kule. Too ambitious.
Well, Paramisa Bamos, Mbabane Highlanders car. Well, Tasa Sandanese. Well, Kulula Jalo. Sandanese Umfoga Matabela. Ukuala Pa Newman Nanya Katela. Kingsley. Usepole Numzana Kingsley. Well, Tamgamanchang Elisa. Kingsley Usepole Nel Paramisa Kingsley. Emaketabo afaliwe Peter uyamphika yini na
and kule kulala sha khona le bhola kunebalandzeli bembabane Swallows
Mabilisa uyakuliphonsa Mabilisa uyamembuka nangiya mkhonto Mabilisa uyaliphakamisa Mabilisa Swallows sise editera post ka emaketabo afaliwe Lona Fabrice usinomembe vuka Fabrice vuka utithathe ndwasana vuka utithathe ndwasana ngomkhondo usepoleni bayaqhamuka manje beSwallows uyakhala lapha nombembe uthi cha
and kule imbabane Highlanders ekudzinga ukuthi nyalo ibe very very careful ngekwenta ema fouls lapha we understand aluvengo ukuthi ingodi kanganani lendzawo leya if utawuchubeka unike ema fouls ema teams la njenga imbabane Swallows more especially kunemdlali lo njenga kwakhe lo wathatha kahle kakhulu ema set pieces kule position leya
balandzeli benkunzemnyama basenalo lethemba ukuthi kulo last 7 minutes kukhona labangakwenda noma babambelele but for them it's all about spoiling the party for Swallows
nabo gule basayifuna isport banelithemba ukuthi bangamcetha number 2
Sifiso Mabila Siyamathu uvamile kuyidonsa ikhashane Sifiso umfoka Mabila uyawubalithemba yini letinyoni Sifiso Mabila mu 7 minutes losele manje emavuso lo hlukanisela amaqembu lamabili uyalishiya Mabila uyathi cha emaketaba yavaliwe be Mbabane Swallows Kingsley aliphakamisa Mthana Kingsley Peter balelusa lapha emuva Mbabane Swallows basamhlabeni boneliso ho then stay safe beka offside position yini
yes offside uyangena nonunyalo sayibona isap but I feel like ukhokha umomvulo wrong kule because usekhona Tiger kanzi Gadlela cishe nguye lokhona ukudlalisa le team but ufaka umdlali lokahle gule kununu usizo lwethu lecaba ukuthi naye utayishintsha le game sekuthi labanye bo coach gule bayesaba kwenda ema changes bekudzinga ukuthi nakafaka yena Mthanda abafake bobabili avele ayo attacker and kusenemidlalo lomunye lonhlanhla ngwenya lohleli ngaphandle
uyangena phakathi enkundleni nangiyanunu uyangena phakathi enkundleni ngisizo lwethu umfoka Shabalala ulimele lapha goalkeeper weBabane Highlanders Nelisa bakakulomuhle umhlaba wathi dzele mathambo
eyishaye kwenzawo kule shaye kulenye indzawo kule
wathi dzele mathambo ishamntu bantwana yeah
kanti indvodza yebantu leso siwashada khanya kezo.
That's very painful. Batamyanga bodokotela batamikete sitele kuqala bodokotela beBabane Highlanders nangya khanya kwese umfoka Shabalala aqhubeke nemidlalo la sikhona khona Mafuso Sports Center Freiburg ishayishala khanga 3-0 Bundesliga ilifakile iBarcelona seyilifakile iBarcelona ligoli lelishaywa nguFerran Torres ku La Liga ishaya iqembu le Atletico Madrid iFeyenoord ihamba imbili kulelo lothe ecanseni ku Utrecht kuna imidlalo eqhubekako ku RSDVC eHolland bathatha imileyo eqina badlali beMbabane Swallows sele 5 minutes usele manje sisiphethe lapha sikamse sibili upheleke umdlalo na uphela kanjena ngiyabavuma tindvo be Highlanders in as far as spoiling the parties concerned for Swallows yawatsingala amaphuzu lamathathu ukuthi ihlale ikhona lapha ku title race kunemidlalo omkhulu kakhulu lekufune ube khona emangisini lomuhla iManchester United finishane neBrighton emidlalweni yeFA Cup
ama-semi-finals FA Cup kulela dlalwa khona eWembley Stadium. iManchester tafuna kuwina i-second trophy yayo kule season. Kodwa kule ngicabanga ukuthi onke ama-games ladlalako namhlanje including le vele sibe siwakatsile amagoli. This is our big game silivele Eswatini Mbabane Highlanders versus Mbabane Swallows.
Bongo Silas khona eMavuso Sports Center thulane coaches banze ubabhe kahle umhle unendoda sale welcome wakadlamini ithi tinote media yini
Siyothola isikhathi ngalenye ilanga sichaze kulo ukuthi into
nendoda sale welcome Dlamini ifuna kwathi ukuthi tinote media ngabe yatsika sibe ne workshop abe khona na welcome kuleyo workshop sitawuchaza tinote media Ngosi balanzelwe Highlanders bayamjabula leliphuzu kusele 3 minutes sihambe la Mafuso Sports Center bongosi njengoba sichaza ukuthi sinemidlalo emikhulu lekhona lomuhla ebholeni letinyawo iJuventus the old lady yadlala neNapoli lo sepholeni Highlanders uyathonsa cha Mkhondvo
siyabonga i-still young kule
manje Mkhondvo Junior ngibanda
nguyelo
amathi amathi media yini noma
ngito kule kodwa kufanele ke kuvukeleka
that's your answer welcome ubuthethi note media ngito ke le from Goyoyo yeah ngosi welcome lapha Bashiri Muthanda lingaphandle la Bashiri umfoka Muthanda ku Mbabane Swallows bayakuliphonsa beHighlanders baliphonsa ngesandla saTelisa Gama ube muhle naye Telisa kule ya defense yeMbabane Highlanders alongside Manda Palmer and Peter umfoka Dlamini
Telisa uqale waba akadlali kahle kakhulu ku first 10 minutes lapho bebam attack khona kodwa ube sesoya khona ukuthi a recover egule lengicabanga ukuthi iconfidence bese seyiyabuya kodwa still ema mistakes uyawabona ukuthi lapha nalapha kudinga ukuthi bawagweme kakhulu kulesikhathi kule lesikhathi lesi bo coach ngilaba kutshela khona ukuthi kudinga ingqondo yakho yonke iphelele
bayaqhamuka manje beHighlanders ehlangothini langa sekudla nenkhundla bayehlanganisa bafuna la Fabrice umfoka Mophina cha emarket yakhe avaliwe lona uthwala Fabrice usebholeni Enzo Mosa umuhle Enzo umuhle mthana Mosa unana nyamkhondvo bayiliphakamisa cha oba muhle Enzo Mosa na Mkhondvo bayajabula lapha beBabane Highlanders balandzeli benkunzi emnyama bathi inkunzi enza uyinkunzi enjani ehlabezinye vile kade usele umzuzu lo wodwa upheleke umdlalo walomuhle bongosi kuMbabane Highlanders neMbabane Swallows the biggest game in the land uyathonsa Enzo cha emakete abavaliwe nabaye bophilana mfoka mkhonto bengitibuta ukuthi ukhulume ngatola nemkhonto wakhuluma
Mxolisi Mkhonto.
Yeah,
Phila
Mxolisi
Mkhonto.
Mkhonto.
Siyabonga Mkhonto.
okay trio
I-trio.
I hope one day I will see them. I don't know if it's means I hope or I wish. Ukuthi ndababona badlala kanye kanye.
Who knows? Who knows?
Bongosi la sikhona khona nembala bakhona abona Mr Ndlela lethu lespeak banathi la kulemuhle emafuso sports center nanabo ba appreciate ukubona inkundla emavuso igcwele ngendlela lesimangaliso bongosi babona ne media baba nayisebenza nje kanjeni media bakhona uMr Ndlela nanabo laba ubukenga labo vlomdlalo walomuhla la emafuso sports center ngilelotha kusolo singilelotha kuzemnyama sisebeleni bananga yathuna ne coaches banze sisebeleni bathulane coaches banze iyaqhamuka manje solo star emakete solos avaliwe lena inkunzi emnyama unanga Fabrice Mopina ikhona kick yesolo Mbabane Highlanders Kaizer Chiefs ngathi ithole sandla imakalo asikhukhune United ngala eNingizimu Afrika Orlando Pirates ikhonile ukuphumelela itolo shaya Capital City labanye ke ngasizi bashayiwe namhla khona lejos bashaya sekhukhune anyway asikho lapho silamavuso nizabade abantu asingeni la nastekana tela emavuso center mkhonto lomncane emarket akafaliwe ngananga Kingsley singethe sathi teka nizabadala abaye abantu abashaya abantu kwangathi isikhukhune silinyelelwe iKaizer Chiefs eNingizimu Afrika ngaphansi kwe-DStv Premiership iOrlando Pirates itolo ikhonile kunqoba iCape Town City iMamelodi Sundowns ikhonile kunqoba kunaqembu angilathi kahle manje ligama master noma ibhelo quiz noma yini keja nje lase-Algeria
likhomba kubeyisa futhi e-Algeria njengoba lihlete esicongweni
ya iChiefs basilimele ngalathi Dallas Fan
kodwa bosho kona ke gole ukuthi tindzaba tebamva sitikhuluma
Bongosile ngitati kangcono ke futhi nanami nginathi Highlanders siyaphosa ngivulakati uyakuliphonsa Ndumiso ngifika vulakati ubona Fabrice akusiyeke Fabrice Msonera lona ngiFabrice Mopina lona weMbabane Highlanders uyachika kamnanzi nanyamuthanda weMbabane Solos Bashiri Muthanda uchike kamnanzi into lesimangali ushito master kuthi uyakhona kuyiprotecta ibhola Muthanda
is the best kulaba khona in the league
uyakhala lapha noMbembe Lusuku unesibinzi sengwenya nanga khanya kwese Shabalala goalkeeper lomuhle into lesimangaliso unesibinzi lengisithandzako nanga khanya kwese Shabalala sibheke lapha noMbembe Lusuku emehlo onke akuwe thulane sibanze kuthi uyawusikhulula elangeni lalomuhla uyawusikhulula lomuhla thulane coaches banze emafuso sports center athihlephulelana ke emaphuzu lamuhla abahlephulelana emaphuzu Mbabane Solos ne Mbabane Highlanders unesibinzi
bekuyifoul kule bekuyifoul because khanya ke ufikile ebholeni
uyaphumela ngaphandle khanya kweze Shabalala cha uvukile uvuka uyatisasa uthini lapha lovenko banathi sani makhanya laba beSalos baya understanda ukuthi kushoni kuluza lamaphoyisi lamathathu labanye ke bayishiya ke lenkundla la emavuso sports center bongosi bayavuma ukuthi nembala kude lefuna ukugoba liphondvo nanami ngiyavuma angiboni lefuna ukugoba liphondvo emehlo onke asenjo kuthulane coaches banze ngiyakushiya nemavi elihlakanipho ngiyakushiya nemavi elihlakanipho you've got to believe it to achieve it You've got to believe it to achieve it. Whatever you want to do, believe it. Then you will achieve it.
Kule umdlalo lesewubonile namhla ngicabanga sibone umdlalo yes akusiyo mhlambe ngendlela mina lebe ngawuthanza ngayo kodwa for us ama neutrals I draw ngicabanga ukuthi iyasijabulisa more especially nalokuthi ligoli lingenile ku both teams kodwa both coaches understand ukuthi kushona Caleb ngala kuMbabane Swallows we understand ukuthi le draw ayimbeki kahle kakhulu asafuna kulwela yona ileague kodwa nawubuka onke lama games lawadlalile 12 games including nale ye13 ukhale phasi kuyinye igame yethambuthi lebe kuyigame yakhe esibili afikile kuMbabane Swallows so ngicabanga ukuthi le record la solo etanalo kuMbabane Swallows so far so good uta kahle ngala kuMbabane Highlanders yena Luvengo waka Solomon waka Luvengo ngicabanga ukuthi kulo 10 games lamdlalile wakhala pass kuyo iRoyal Leopard yamshaya so ngicabanga ukuthi naye onke lama games lawadlalile kude mhlambe longasho ukuthi udlale kabi kakhulu
yalahleka lithuba lekugcina leMbabane Highlanders lelanga umkhonto liyalahleka leMbabane Highlanders balandzeli betinyoni very disappointed ushaye kanye wayishaya kabili wayishaya kathathu nombembe welisuku Thulane coaches banse obemuhle umdlalo ngilelotha leMbabane Highlanders ngilelotha leMbabane Swallows ligoli leSwallows lishangana ngemdlali Sandile umfakahlatshako uyalinganisa iMbabane Highlanders ku penalty spot ngamkhonto bayathi shokuthini bobambilisa bokadlela kulahlekelwa ngamaphuzu lamathathu kulomdlalo walomuhla loya ngokunene wesidoko lesibomvu lapha phansi kuleso screen sakho ijala le
Bendulo Thomo man of the match
Bendulo Thomo man of the match uthi kuthi ibhola kude angathi usho yiphi ke ibhola uthi kuthi ibhola ukhala ngani master uyibukele 90 minutes but ngiyayimuva uthi kuthi ibhola
Asmati noma ukhala ngelicembu lakhe asmati noma ukhala ngestandard sebhola yini
Bongosi Thomo man of the match sazanza bothethu silethe lapha endasi ku Fabrice kanjani ekhaya Msonera
Direct flights between Eswatini and Johannesburg, Harare, Durban and Cape Town. Get there quicker at affordable fares from as low as 1,300 emalangeni one way. Contact us at reservations@eswatiniair.co.za or call us at 2518-0100 or contact your travel agent. Eswatini Air, everyone must fly.
mother of all gospel shows, ibambisane ne-Eswatini TV, ikulethela indumezulu ye-Gospel Festival, mhla ka-29 ku-April eMavuso Trade Center. Leta uphinze idlale bukhoma ku-Eswatini TV. Itawube irekhoda bahlabeleli labawine emquzelwaneni we-Rising Star Talent Search Show. Bahlabeleli batabe basekelwe ngu Mthunzi Namba, Nduduzo Mathe, Tina Zungu, Ndawonye, Sibunowa, Linda Dlamini, Kanan Nyathi, Mpumi Mtswena, kanye nalabanye labanengi. Ekuseni sitawuba nayo i-Kids Fun Fair lehambisana ne-workshop. Ematikiti eme kanjena. I-General ing 150, i-VIP ing 350, kungena ku-workshop kung 200 emalangeni. Bantfwana labangaphasi kweminyaka leng-12 babhadala 20 wemalangeni kuphela. Emagede atawuvulwa nga-8 AM ekuseni. Ungaphuthelwa, asihlangane khona eMavuso.
Lifestyle is about attitude, values, interests, and behaviors. And this is Eswatini Lifestyle, the show that shares stories of incredible people, events, businesses, and tastes that are meant to inspire Emaswati.
Be bold, be daring, be unforgettable, be passionate. Freedom lies in being bold. The greatest adventure is what lies ahead. Never lose opportunity of seeing anything beautiful.
Eswatini Lifestyle is Eswatini's premium lifestyle magazine show.
We aspire to inspire.
Watch local TV on the go with the Eswatini TV app for only 20 emalangeni. Come on. Do the most with Eswatini TV app. Download from Google Play Store or App Store. We're good together.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Eswatini TV presents to you the Rising Star Talent Search Show, the biggest singing competition that has been taking place in the 4 regions of Eswatini. Now coming to you live on your screens from Monday the 24th of April from 8:30 p.m. till 10 p.m. Ungaphuthelwa mbukele emakhaya. Kubona lukhona emncintiswaneni wetekuhlabela umculo wetenkholo. Hlala uthi neku Eswatini TV.
When you choose your adventures, you do so with an open heart and a desire for the unexpected. You embark on journeys to discover new worlds, full of wonder. You choose a path to awaken your senses, to feel the rush of life overwhelm you, a world to make you look up and realize just how inspiring this life can be. You ask, and we give you. the royal experience. Arrive and awaken your heart. Explore life in ways only thought possible in your dreams. There are but a few places on earth so special, so unique, and so spectacular, where it becomes the rite of passage for the ambitious travelers, the courageous souls, to all have the one and only royal experience. That day when you look deep into your heart and leap into an ancient world so very different from your own, where magic, beauty, and love are shared forever, then you will have a royal experience. There is just one place on earth where the people make you feel a part of their kingdom, where you just might volunteer to awaken spirits, enrich minds, and work alongside communities to build, motivate, and inspire. This is truly the royal experience. When you dream of a different world, beyond the ordinary, beyond time, discover just how far you go to expand your understanding of life's greatest mysteries. There's just one place on this planet with so much to offer. Now is the time for you to have the royal experience.
Now, thank you to the commentary team, Linton Gule and Linda Dlamini. We still had the Mavusa Sports Center confirmation of that draw. Fantastic game we had, especially the second half where we saw, it's a game of two halves, I should say so. I'm still in the company of Matita Mabusa. I think it's a game of two halves. We talk about how Mbabane Swallows dominated the first half, and then Highlanders with a couple of chances, they managed to dominate the second half.
Yes, Fabrice, as we said, Gutsi Highlander must sort out the problem in the midfield. So the bringing in of Muloto and Enzo, it brought life to Mbabane Highlanders. But Nasabafara Pilani Mkonvo, that is where Highlanders had to dominate almost the entire second half.
They even went on to put his little brother Siyabonga Mkondo in the game. Now, quickly, let's get to the goal, the equalizer, penalty incident. Was that a penalty to you? Because there are talks. I think this is the moment. This is our VAR. We look at it. Was it a penalty for you when you look at the incident?
Yeah, I think it was a penalty because
the ref was spot on.
He was spot on. I think the officials for today's match, they were just spot on. They were very, very good.
Well, maybe we're still waiting to see the actual incident. Was it the pressure that was coming from Mbabane Highlanders pushing? They were trying, since the incoming of Pilani Mkondo, was that the pressure that maybe pushed the incident for Highlanders to get a penalty?
Well, I think it was pressure from Mbabane Swallows because the boy that considered the penalty, he was later on substituted. That one was playing right back, Piliswa. So we are sure because fresh moloto
all right, beautiful stuff. The equalizer. This is the penalty incident. Spot on, ref. 1-on-1.
That's a clear penalty because he's coming from behind. He's pushing him from behind.
And then we've seen the incident. There's nothing to talk about. But in a game of this magnitude, how do you decide who takes a penalty? I think for Pilani coming to the party, fantastic finish. Textbook.
Good penalty.
Yes.
It's a good penalty. But in the first place, Enzo that had to take the ball. I don't know. The communication basic kanjani. And I saw Peter talking to him for at least 1 minute to make sure he must score that goal.
And it was really meaningful to who takes it. Maybe we can just look at it once and then before we close. But I think then it says everything about him. He should have started the game. He should have been at the party from the first moment. And I think Swara supporters are disappointed, but I think he had a second good half.
Yeah, I think maybe it was a game plan. Stawufaka players that are going to give impact. But unfortunately for Highlanders, they had already conceded the goal in the first half. 0-0, then it means they could have won the game.
All right, that draw changes the title race because now they have been held. Mbabane Swallows have been held. So Bana 48 points. Green Mamba managed to defeat Moreni Pirates 3-1. So they have gone towards 56 points. We're talking about Young Buffaloes Royal Leopard, but let it draw 1-1. So Leopard also managed to hold Buffaloes. Before we leave, has now this draw changed everything for Swallows? Can we say they're out of the race?
Yeah, they're not out of the race, Kangago, but because the Buffaloes, it draw. So anything maybe can happen somewhere along the line, but they should have won today's game because they were in the right competition to get at least position 2 go MTN League.
All right. Thank you very much. Madid, it was good being with you. What a show it was. What a game it was. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you so much, Fabrice.
There you have it. This was Mavso Sports Center. This was the Derby game. And this was Eswatini TV.